Alright, back to more Last Defense Academy. Let's see, we just saved Ito from the outside. And now I think we're supposed to go to the cafeteria, right? Because Shiro's survey is still not back yet. I feel like I'm gonna get to like day 10 and survey probably isn't gonna come back, but instead gonna have like, because they're going to start the game up. There's 2 mascots, so I'm thinking like they're gonna find like that second mascot instead whenever like he shows up. He's not here, is he? Obviously not, right? Yeah. But I'm planning going strong, at least we'll never went out here in the school. I don't think that's how that works, but okay. What the fuck is even this? Why does this face look like Donald Trump to me? Not an image I need to see, but okay. Oh. Oh wait, no, that's right. No, we got the half-broken mask of Survey, and Hiroko wanted to go out so he can see that exact spot that happened, where he found that. That's what's going to happen. You're late. If there's one thing I can't buy, it's have my time wasted. Yeah, you look like the kind of woman. Or you look like the kind of person in general. Don't bother making excuses, just take me to where you found Ito yesterday. It really seems like something bad happened to Siri, doesn't it? That's why I tend to find out. Enough talk, lead the way. Whatever you say. That's sure what you can find like from 2 days after. Hiko and I stepped through the wall fire and made our way to the ruins a short way from the school grounds. Eventually we arrived at the spot where I'd find the invaders the day before. This is it. This is where we found Ito. And according to the story, this was dropped by one of the invaders that attacked them. Here. Oh? There's no doubt about it. This is definitely the badge from Siri's hat. Yeah, you can verify that just from looking at it, and they had to come over here for it. Did he have some kind of confrontation with the invaders? What's he doing out here? Let's split up and investigate more thoroughly. There may still be clues here that we're overlooking. I mean, yeah, we found my ground, we split up, but also that's a terrible idea. Sure, why are you doing it? Oh, fucking, what's gonna happen if I disagree with her? Nothing here. Wonder what happened here. Are there any clues or traces I missed the first time? Oh yeah, fucking... Going back to that theory that, like, no, my theory was that it was like a dream, not exactly real. I feel like this inherently... if it wasn't a dream and it was real, I think this is the same bridge that Takumi and Kara was running before it collapsed. The bubble from, I guess, the building, I guess. Because this looks exactly where the bubble would have landed on. Trash can? As I continue searching, my eyes fall on the little plastic trash can on the roadside. There's nothing special about it. Really, really nothing to suggest it didn't belong there. And yet, when I looked at it, I felt a nagging curiosity about what might be inside. I had no grounds to be suspicious of it, no concrete evidence, just a feeling. Is he in there? But I was learning to trust my hunches. Something told me that this trash can was important. As Jane lifted the lid, what? A few hours later, so he got out of the suit and tossed in the trash? What the? You gotta be shitting me. I know it looks like he got like this, like someone ripped him apart and tossed him in there, but I think if it was a robot, that would make sense. So I'm thinking maybe it was just a suit from some really short guy, and they just decided to ditch the costume. Why? I'm not sure. I don't understand. Why is this happening?
Why is Siri in pieces?
Huh, good question. I don't know. I don't understand any of this. Somebody really did a number on him. I wonder who was responsible for this. Isn't it obvious? Only one person could have done this. And that person is you, or you, or you. Siri was killed by one of us. What? No way. I don't think any of us could have done it. Remember what Siri said that one time?
Nah!
Don't you dare lay a pan on your superior officer, soldier. But if you want me to detonate the bomb, I have a pan in you. Yeah, it was true, he would blow himself up. But yeah, he did say that. No way any of us could have hurt him. Unless the bomb was a bluff, which for some reason I've been feeling like it's been a bluff since we've never actually seen it happen. So, plus another thing, if it was true that one of us had a bomb in them, the key didn't necessarily have to warn us about it and then constantly tell us it's there at time we revive. He could have just blown us up and then revived us after. Assuming that's how that works. Right? Well, if the bomb blows you up to like pieces, then maybe he can't revive you that way. Because then there's no body that's still intact. Dude, oh man, no non-stop debate this time, huh? I just read that. I was on my own little board, my own little rant, and just missed that reference completely. Trying to drag him to a killing game fantasy. Just a thought around the community as a character. So then, must have been the invaders, right? That seems to be the only explanation. I guess it's that some invaders made it onto school grounds and killed Sire, and then left school grounds past the flames, and then get to that spot and tossed all that in the trash can. That doesn't make sense. Then they took his remains and discarded them in the ruins beyond the wall of fire before he could notice he was gone. So yeah, entered without the alarm going off, got into the school without the alarm going off and without the barrier, found Sire, killed Sire, went back out again without any alarms going off, going past the flame doors without using the fire extinguisher, and then dumped it. That makes less sense. At some point, while they were handling the body, the band on his hat must have broken off and got stuck on them. Why are we acting like that's a possible possibility? They snuck in without anyone seeing them. Are the invaders even capable of sophisticated tactics like them? Are we just forgetting that there's an alarm that's supposed to go off? What we've seen so far, there are different types of invaders. Maybe some of them are built for stealth. But if they can do that, why haven't they snuck in and killed us already? I mean, the alarm didn't go off or anything. Getting past the flames is one thing, but getting in now without the defense systems really not testing them too. What could do that? Thank you, Super Officer, for having any amount of intelligence. It almost sounds like a ghost. A ghost. Yeah. Can you finally bring this up? That thing or person or whatever that I saw on the roof, could he have done it? Now I think about it, the day after I saw that ghost boy was the day Siri went missing. I brought this up before too. That can't be coincidence. So now we know for sure Siri's not coming back. What do we do now? Will we still have to go home after 100 days or? Oh. Well, we gotta go on the down, man.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Seriously? This means what I think it means? It's an enemy attack. I don't know why, but those small purple guys, I keep thinking that hat is like a construction worker's hat. I don't know if that's supposed to be a coincidence or not. Oh dear, what terrible timing. No way. Why now? It just goes to show they won't only attack when it's convenient for us, quite the opposite. If the invaders really are the ones to destroy Siri, they may have chosen to attack now because they know we're vulnerable. Doesn't make sense. If they're the ones who did it, they've known we were vulnerable for like 4 or 5 days now and did nothing until now. That doesn't make sense. It's just that now we know we're vulnerable. So what do? No one's asking us to fight, but should we? Yes? Ain't nothing else you can do. They get inside, we're all dead. But if it was Sharon's job to take the lead and organize all this stuff, there's no way we could win about them. Just gotta go for ourselves. What do you mean? No, we can win. We have to. If we want to survive, we have no other choice. Right, this hasn't changed. It's just a question of if or how we fight or we die. That's all there is to it. I'll take over serious role from now on. Follow my orders and I'll work something out. Whoa, hold on. Why do you get to be in charge? Seriously? Because I'm the most qualified for the job. I'm not happy about it either, but it's a matter of necessity. Like hell I'm letting you push me around. Dude, this is not the time. Enough, the invaders will be here soon. Anyone who can fight, follow me to the war room. Yeah, boy, let's do this. Can I get a reward if I kill the most dudes? That's supposed to be a Genocide Joe reference? Fine, but I'm doing this my way. Hakamaru and Darumi took off towards the war room. And as for usual, the usual fours ain't going. Everyone's got shit themselves and staying here. I'm getting a little annoyed that I want to like these other characters, but the amount of times that y'all want to just sit back and do nothing, it's starting to piss me off a little bit, I'm gonna be honest. In contrast, the rest of the group, over half our tour members remain where they are. I see, even when our lines are more at risk than ever, you're determined to remain on your sidelines. It's not like we don't want to help, it's just then fucking help. You know, you got this like gag reflex so that you can actually see like either violence or blood. But you gotta get out of it. You're going to regret this. Huh? Obviously, if you fail, you're going to be killed along the rest of us. But even if we survive this battle, you're going to regret not joining the fight. I guarantee it. Thank you. Someone punish these bitches. Hiriko's words sounded less like a warning than they did threat. After pausing a moment to let them sink in, she also left. I like you, Tsubasa. But come on, please don't be the last one to actually do anything. I can't find it. I just can't. Even thinking about it makes me want to... Okay. You're not gonna find it anytime soon. Don't waste your time trying to recruit me. I can't do anything right. I partially want to stab you just because I want to see what happens. And as morbid as that sounds, let it be like I know it's been said already that Sue is the one who stabbed you the first time, you passed out, and then woke up here. So I'm going to assume that when someone stabs you and you go unconscious, like I said before, the Demon Slayer guy, that's when you start becoming good and you fight. So I kind of want someone to just do it to you and see what happens. I'm just a regular guy, you know? I can't get out there and fight those monsters. How did I end up in a crazy situation like this? But Ryan, luck. Yeah, you and me both, man. I have no idea how you got here. First Siri goes missing, then the invaders attack again. What terrible timing. I don't know why. I thought you were drooling for a second. But as long as it doesn't affect me or my dear sister, I don't care. There's nothing I can do. My dear brother won't let me do anything dangerous. Yeah, I feel like Kako would 100% help us, just this prick won't let her. Someone needs to knock him out. I should get going too. I'm past hesitating at this point. I have to fight. It's the only way for me to survive. I'm not dying here. I need to make it back to Karu. I keep forgetting the A is there. 3 videos in. What, 5 hours in? Give or take the times I leave to get something. And I'm still fucking up names. I just realized I could upgrade a skill. I don't think my interest is at 2 yet though, so no I can't. Alright, let's get started. Does everyone understand what they have to do? I know, we can go on and journey through the killing spree, cutting down friend and foe like not friend. Admirable enthusiasm. I need you to confine your attacks to the enemy though. Remind me again why you're calling the shots now? Because someone else needs to? I'm the strongest one here, and unlike you, I have brains as well as brawn. Can't hit scores! You sure you're not really a dude? That would be a great time for you to crack your egg on for taking a pounding. Come on, there's no time for us to fight among ourselves. We have to get out onto the battlefield before the invaders get here. I wonder if you can pull some sick finishing moves. We want to pull out an invader's hard short to them before they die. Flawless victory.
If you're all ready, then let's begin. Initiate defensive battle.
That's like don't like the cutscene. I think it's sick. I'm all for watching it more often. But do we really need to see it again? I could skip, but why would I? And the game's not gonna force to skip the scene for me and move to the fight. Why would I do it? Still sick to see. It's still so cool to see. You would think that there'd be 4 of us shooting out, like just showing an animation of all of us flying out of the barrier instead of just the one. Alright. Can't skip that. Okay. It's just one between them.
Alright, let's get started.
She can't just go and get that kill though. So then she's gonna
Now then, to business.
Kill you.
Take this! They may be disgusting monsters, but their insides certainly are a pretty color.
Why are you the psychopath here?
And the way their brains splatter everywhere when you crush their skulls. It's like poetry in motion.
Why are you the one that's crazy and not the Ruby?
You do realize how creepy you sound, right?
Broken so soon.
That's still bothering me. The fact that like I have to do it this way, select the skill and then move, it's still bothering me. Okay.
Let's do this!
1, 2, 3. 6 spaces? Like going up 6? That'll be fine. So you here for what? 2? 4. Yep. 4, huh? No, just
Let's give it to him!
No. Have
Time to move.
Defend. So you only take 1 damage instead of 4. I'm assuming he's gonna smack her.
Knock the...
When an ally dies, you will gain 100% voltage, and the voltage gain rate will increase for all allies. Additionally, all allied deaths count as... Wait, what? Additionally, allied deaths count as life healed and will boost any reward obtained upon victory. They are not death and vitality. That's a nice kill when an ally dies? Why?
Alright,
I feel like
let's get
want
started.
to avoid that as much
Out
as
of my
possible.
way. How unsatisfying.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ready when you are!
No, I just want this 3. Go down.
Let's do this!
You can get all. You can get those 4 and just hit him. And then he does it again, he'll get back. He'll get back 1.
Let's do it to it!
You get rid of 4. Just convenient easier. Oh, that was an issue. I just saw that doing that animation for that.
Let's give it to him!
I think I want you to move back.
Rev it up!
Because otherwise you're gonna take a lot. You're gonna take a lot of damage.
Let her rip!
It's not like they're not gonna get towards the barrier.
Owie!
Now it's the best thing I could think of doing to make sure I can limit how much damage I take there.
Let's give it to him!
Oh, basically new.
Time to move.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there you go.
Let's freaking
That's
go!
fine.
Yeah!
Get rid him.
Now then, to business.
Get rid of him and get
I'll
back
chop
in.
you to pieces. Broken so soon.
Thing? Yeah, you both can't reach that. But you
Let's do this.
can. So let's stick out you.
That's it.
And then leave the last
It's
one for the
killing
roomie.
game time!
So I reckon I get the bonus voltage.
Stab, stab, stab!
They'll take probably one. Hirumi will take out one. Take one. Or not. Okay.
Let's do
Then
it to
take
it!
out the last one for that voltage.
Take that!
Alright. Wave one. Done. Didn't take much damage. That's good. That's good.
Oh, nothing beats the feeling of trampling them beneath my feet.
Are you about to die? Like, what's happening with you?
I still can't believe how strong you are, Hideko.
Yeah, that line felt believable.
Yeah, you're totally OP!
She
You
is.
rocking some lead hacks or cheat codes or what?
I'm in a good mood today, so I'll tell you. The truth is, I've been fighting these monsters a lot longer than the rest of you.
Obviously, but why?
What?
I didn't know they were called school invaders at the time. All I knew was that they were a threat to the Tokyo residential complex, and that it was up to me to stop them.
Huh. So you'll find them before coming here specifically. Are the only school invaders because of this specific area? Because otherwise, there's no idea to become school invaders because they're not invading a school.
By the time we were brought here, I already had plenty of experience killing these things. It still never gets old, though.
You really fought him before?
You're like the OG invader exterminator!
Yeah, and that's the type of character that typically doesn't last. They usually die early, which I guess we can't die, or something comes by later and steals them. That's usually what happens in like most JRPGs I play that has a character that's like really strong for no reason, only experience and whatnot. Not counting like games like Fire Emblem and by extension, I just played a game Unicorn Overlord. In my experience, those games are rare from the games I played to have really strong characters early that stick around for the entirety of the game.
Wait. You mean they attacked the complex before? And you fought them off every time? How did all that happen without anyone noticing?
Maybe people did notice. Maybe it was covered up. I didn't really let details like that bother me.
Okay, but what if you fight them with? Because if you fought them like with a metal pipe or something, okay, sure. But like, if you're also acting like you're clueless of what Hino Anima is, and clearly you apparently never used it before until now. So what do you fight them with?
Maybe you shoulda.
The day Kawa and I got dragged to all this place, that wasn't the first time the invaders appeared. Just how long has this war been going on anyway? And how have the people in charge kept that secret for so long?
Hey guys! Looks like we've got company!
That's enough talk. Let's swat these bugs before they get out of hand.
Right. Let's do it.
Did the music just change? The music definitely changed. But why? Oh, we heal between each wave? Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
My turn.
Oh, second burst, same the first. It's 3 AP.
How's this? How unsatisfying. Time to move.
I could do that. Hold on. If I use shield for 3, around 2, to kill you for 2. But then that's really not a good idea.
Let's do
That's
this!
more of a dick too, actually. If I did that, I could at least lure some people away so she's not getting audio off. Do that. Never mind, change your mind. I think that's a good idea.
Time for battle. Time to move.
And move from here.
Take
you,
this.
And then
Broken
room
so
needs to
soon.
Go and get
Here we
more
go!
notice for me. Kill these.
Stabby, stab, stab!
Oh, 5 rather. Alright, okay, it's good, it's fine.
Now then, to business. Out of my way.
This is gonna
Ready
be a fight
whenever.
where she becomes the MVP.
My turn.
And then kill you.
Die. Broken so soon.
Rev it up!
Let's go!
I could take out all of them and still keep 2. And assume I do that. If I I'm trying to decide how to go about this.
Hauling ass!
He can't reach her. I guess if I don't even need to do that really. My goal is to make sure they don't hit the barrier. They can't even reach it right now. There's no need for the hold.
Rev it up!
You can take care of this slide right now. But then that will reach. None of them can reach it, so yeah, I think that's what I do, and then I just kill this guy.
Full throttle!
Yeah.
Ready when you are.
And I'll slide. Oh, I can kill 2 of them with that too.
There!
Yeah, they're gonna focus on trying to get there to blow themselves up. So that's it.
It's killing game
I can't come up right
time!
now. Oh, nope. The back one. There you go.
My turn. Take that!
And then Takamaru killed him.
Hauling ass!
I almost hit the 100%.
Yeah!
Oh, easy. Is that boss now?
We made it through somehow. Even without Sirei's help.
Guess we're starting to get the hang of this hemo-anima stuff. Doesn't hurt that we basically can't die either. I could get used to this immortality stuff.
So one of you is gonna die here, huh? Because even though Sirei said that John automatically be sent out, what if there's like he needs to be here to set it to like that?
That was a little too easy, though. Is this really all they've got?
Oh! Guys! Guys! Look over there! A new challenger is approaching!
What? Like another monster? What the?
I?
But that's a human.
Are you sure about that?
They're coming right this way. Wonder what their deal is.
Just because they have arms and legs and a body of a humanoid human, yeah, that's a word. That's a statement. That doesn't necessarily mean they're human.
Could they be an invader as well? I've never seen one with a regular human physique, but it's not out of the question.
Yeah, thank you, Hiroko, for saying what I was trying to say, but not sounding much farther, but he said it.
Could it be someone from the complex, though? They might have gotten lost and wandered into all this by accident.
Is that true? Could that person really be from the Tokyo Eccentric Complex?
What do we do now? We can't attack if there's a chance they're just a normal person, right?
Okay, but think about this. If they are a normal person, how the hell did they get past the fire? Someone please think of that.
I'm actually starting to miss Sirei. He'd know what to do for sure.
But he's not here. We're going to have to work things out for ourselves.
Aight. Everyone stand back!
No.
Leave this to me.
Alright, so you're dead. 100% you're dead. Takuma took a deep breath and then...
Hey! Who are you? Whose side are you on? You one of us? Or one of them?
I suppose I shouldn't have expected anything too complex from you.
Yes, but at least that was the safest and smartest thing for him to actually do. I thought he was gonna go up to him and ask.
Oh, look! Look!
They put their hands up.
Oh yeah, I don't trust them for a second. Do me, toss a sword right through his skull, like right now.
See? They understood what I said. We can communicate like normal. They've got to be human.
I wish I could see your legs. Part of me feels like you have a very feminine physique, but that's just me thinking about it.
Maybe. We can at least get a little closer and try to talk more.
No.
It doesn't look like they're armed. So we should be okay.
That doesn't mean you should drop your guard. It could just be a bluff. Immediately from the shock of the new development, we took a few tender steps towards the mysterious figure. The best thing you should have done was to tell him to stop walking forward and turn around and then ask questions. But nope. But then...
Kudo Kuzo, Dibifogo Vatu, Pamashni Gojetu,
This armor is fucking cool.
Heaven a crook!
Huh?
Is that Hemo Anima?
Oh, what?
What the? Is that the enemy commander?
Oh, so it is like you then.
Hideko, can you get out of this?
Don't bother me. I'm trying.
Ow!
You been sick? Fucking, I'm sorry?
Eito? Don't get me wrong. I'm not here because I suddenly believe everything Sirei told us.
Let's fucking go.
Something you said got through to me, Takumi. Even if we disagree on some matters, we're still friends. I can't begin to tell you how happy I was to hear that. It's been a long time since anybody thought of me as a friend, and friends should help each other out. Isn't that right? That's why I've decided to fight too. I found something that I want to protect. I won't just stand by and let my friends get hurt anymore. I'll fight alongside you, and we'll all make it home. Together.
Yeah! Too many cheesy lines. Too much power of friendship. When did this turn into a shonen anime?
Since when it says started.
Now that's what I'm talking about! I agree though, that speech was totally lame.
Yep, but I'm still with it.
Great work, Eito. I knew you'd come through.
Sorry
did.
it took me so long, but I fully intend to make up for lost time. I won't pretend I'm not scared, but I'll be okay. When I think of how you're all counting on me, I feel courage welling up inside.
Damn, the cringe just doesn't stop with you, huh?
True friendship. I guess this is what it feels like.
Yes, yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm not crazy about the coin speech either. You can stop now.
Now we're back in the game and got another fighter on our team. That commander's going down.
Right. The invaders aren't getting through us.
Getting the jump on me is something I can't forgive. I'll make them regret it. With every fiber of their being.
Yes! To protect the ones we love, so we can all return home together.
Okay, someone's
We
slapping.
will fight!
Stop. Actually, shut up. Our time splitting started and you're not going. Stop. That's really cringe. Still, really cool that you got psyched though. Wait, so it's wrong about you being... Wow, you have 10 health? Oh, well. Well, you probably are supportive because you have so much low health. Music gains random buffs and taking action. Okay.
We better get moving.
Enter. Enters attacker who gains a random buff with each action. He randomly gains +1 attack, +1 armor, or fatigue from his special skill, Special Fortress. So it means there's a chance that he won't get fatigue? Okay, so one of you being support. Well done in front. Do we really need another attacker that just does that? I feel like you should have something.
We better get moving.
Wow, you're getting small. I want to use that right now though. And he only has 3 AP. I kind of figured it would have gave me like
Alright,
4th AP,
let's get
so like
started.
a 5th number.
Out of my way. How unsatisfying.
Let's do this!
Okay. Well, I can go in there do the damage. Kill these 4. How much does your mow down do?
Yes, leave it to me.
3, huh? And it's just directly in front of him. So
Rev it up!
I could go up. I hit the boss. I get some armor. Do 3 damage. He's fine.
We better get moving.
Then you can go and judge. Take him out.
Allow me to trim down their number. Got it. Nice.
Oh, he already got 1 fatigue enemy, but he got 1 armor. Okay, so he gets fatigue no matter what. That means he can. One of the buffs he can get for everything like action is fatigue itself. That feels wrong. Hold on. How do I menu? Right? Is that tutorial? Help. Is that what they said? How do I see the tutorial they just said about his buff? Yeah, okay. Round buff whenever he takes actions. He'll rarely gain +1 attack, +1 armor, or fatigue from his weapon. Why would he get fatigue from his skill if he still gets fatigue for attacking? That just
I'm ready whenever.
inherently feels incorrect. That doesn't sound great.
Let's
That
go!
is not incorrect. It just doesn't sound good. Oh, you're putting a lot of damage to him. Why? Why are you doing so much damage to him? You do 1 damage, but why the hell is he losing so much? Okay. I don't understand, but I'll go with it. Why not do so much? Also, he didn't counter. Wait, what? How's it counter? When hit by the enemy counterattacks. Use that action act twice in succession. Is it
Seriously
just
depressing.
like move 3? She's melting you. What the fuck's happening? Well, regardless, I think what I do here, I can get 1 AP and move again if I want to, right?
Okay.
I just thought you would. I'm gonna do that again. Why do you hit him so hard? I kind of want him again. I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm just confused about this. Sure. Why is that hit so hard?
Fine. Seriously depressing.
I could, but I'm not gonna do that. Huh. What should I do here? I think the best thing
Now
to
then,
do would be
to business.
stand for her so she's not losing. And then I end there. Hi. That's a
Time
lot
to
that you
move.
just did right there.
Take this! Broken so soon. Now then, to business.
Wow. He can. I can really do a lot of damage to him. What if I did this instead? I get those 2.
Out of my way.
I'm about
Time
to
for
just
battle.
do a lot of damage to you. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Take this! Now then, to business. I can hardly contain myself.
We'll do it again.
Time to move. Out of my way.
Are you dead?
Now then, to business.
Oh, for 12,
My
and I can
turn.
hit you again for another 11. Can they? Yeah, I'm right on this. I could hit him here, he'll go down to 9, and then or ask me, do I want to end my chunks at 0 AP? I just have to say no, and then I use my ult. He's dead.
Take
You're
this.
dead, right? No. Get out.
Time for battle.
You're dead. You're just dead. But how much does your ult do?
We better get moving.
5? Not enough. Okay, no, man. I
My
need
turn.
10 at least. You're dead. 100%.
Show me your insides.
Jesus. Okay. Why is she so good? And she explained why she's so good, but why is she so good? Why does the enemy do so much damage? I don't understand. Why did it do so much? There's only one straight hitting him.
We beat it this time, right?
I can't even think of it as like, because there was multiple spaces on him and each one was doing damage to him, but there was only one that was touching him. So like, while the hitting for 3 was good, it does 1. Like, consistently. Was that a glitch?
It's back to its humanoid form. It's probably used up all its power. Speaking of which,
So you?
didn't the commander's power seem a lot like our hemoanima?
Yeah, it's like God either. We're using their power to fight against them.
You noticed that too, huh? And it's not like it just has a kind of similar vibe either. It's practically the same thing.
Instead of stabbing himself, he slams both though.
What makes the commander so special? Wish Sirai could have told us about this. It was bad enough when they were just freaky monsters, but now we gotta deal with the ones that look like us and have the same powers too?
Hiruko, do you know anything about this?
No. I never saw a human-shaped invader back home. In this case, I'm just as ignorant as you are.
So much for that idea.
Also, I didn't like her wording, I guess. I guess how I can assume her home is the TRC, but she said before that she'd fought them, but she fought them when they tried to invade the TRC before, but then specifically said that she's never seen them back home. So, this just this one. So, part of me wants to believe that her home and the TRC are 2 different places now, from that wording, but maybe it's just me overthinking.
So, what do we do with this one? We beat it, but it ain't dead yet.
Mozokuze.
Is it talking?
Hey, what you trying to say? You understand us, right? Speaking human talk.
Sujupi. Sedudumak.
Is he begging?
I think it's begging for mercy.
Well then don't give it. Fucking end it.
It wants us to spare its life.
No. 100% no. It's killed one of us already and tried to kill all of us just now. Fuck this.
Kabekuk. Tudo você.
It might not revive, but I don't care. Let's cut his head off now. Ito might be right. We can't understand the commander's words, but it's breathing with rancor and his voice sounded frightened, desperate even.
Hurry up and kill it.
Yeah, I'm with you. Kill it now.
What?
Was I not clear? We are at war. This is one of our enemies. That's all we need to know.
Probably a bad decision.
Trying to understand or sympathize with it is just a waste of time. Somebody kill it so we can finish up here.
Sorry, is this a decision? It's probably a bad decision to kill this thing. So since everyone, well, it's you are telling me to kill it.
But
But if I get a decision, I'm probably gonna kill it.
If you're not gonna do it, then I will. Step aside.
While I struggled to put his feelings to words, Hiriko spoke with a sense of confidence and determination as she approached the foreign commander. Whoa. Whoa, what's happening here? Finishing blows? Perform a finishing blow on a commander and absorb the power, boost your skills and voltage gain. Oh, what the fuck? I get shoot if there's no one else though.
All right, let me do it.
Oh, let's fucking go. What's happening here?
Exquisite.
Ooh. I like it, but I feel like it's gonna get really fucked up later. Interesting how that happened. The Hino animal was boosted. She used a knife to do it too, instead of an axe. Special attack +1, voltage gain +10%. Interesting. What just happened? Did you absorb its power?
Oh.
Something like that. I don't know exactly how it works, but I feel stronger now. Why'd you know to do it with the knife instead, though? Sometimes it seems like there's nothing Hero Animal can't do. Just what is this stuff anyway? I don't know. I just tried to make the most of it. Man, check out the body. Whoa, it's drained him of his blood. It's shriveled up like a mummy or something. Is this what happens to them when they lose their power? Yeah, because he drained the blood out of them with the human animal, and I guess that's what we're using, right? That's still my assumption. What a tragic end.
No.
Don't pay any mind. They are enemies. Remember that. Why was the commander's power so much like ours, though? Who knows? That point, don't know. I want an assumption that it's their power and we're just taking it. It's just one damn mystery after another around here, and now we can't even ask Siri about any of it. Why not? Is he still missing? Oh, right. You were totally out by the time, so you wouldn't know. No, what? What happened? It's like this. Yeah, definitely. She's gonna be my MVP for a while. She is carrying these fights. And since it's not the experience isn't based on who's getting the kills, it doesn't really matter who kills what. Also, that thing, that barely take no damage that round. Sick. What? No way.
Sirius, dead? How? When I found that piece of his badge, I figured something must have happened. But I never expected it to be this bad. Who could have done this?
It's thanks to the clue you gave us that we were able to find Siri.
Hey!
I just wish it had been like this. But what about the agreement we had with him? He said he'd be allowed to go home after 100 days. He was going to tell us the truth about everything, and that's why he died. And he can't do it. That's too soon. Now we'll never find out why we were chosen, or what's being kept in the defense room. I thought you were against believing anything Siri told us. I was, but once I saw there was no way of getting back to the complex on our own, I realized there must be some truth in what he said. Whatever he was going to tell us next, I'm sure it would have been worth hearing at least. Maybe he's got a spare, like another body that whoever's controlling him can jump into. If he did, he'd have done that already. Right, I'm sorry. I'd rather be put in solitary confinement for asking stupid questions. Basically, no better off than we were before. Are we really supposed to sit around with no one to tell us why we're here or what we're doing here? There's not a lot else we can do. We're proving pretty definitely we can't go home on our own. Besides, we're fighting to save mankind and all that shit. We can't just quit and let the whole war go to hell. That's if the explanation wasn't a lie. We never got a chance to hear the whole truth. Phew, what a pickle. Sounds like we're going around in circles again. Can I be excused? It'd be a rough day, and I need my beauty sleep. You're part of this too, you know. And you didn't even do anything today. Getting that sleep might help us see things more clearly. Anyway, it's getting late. We're all tired. To tell the truth, after everything that's happened today, I'm starting to feel a little unsteady on my feet. It was a pretty fierce battle. Honestly, I don't know how much I'm gonna use that though. I'm disappointed that you don't do a sport, or you do like basically nothing new. You got a random buff where you do a skill, okay, that's interesting. But at the end of the day, you basically do the same thing Tsubasa does, but worse. So I'm like, why would I use AP on you? Yeah, I think that would be best. I'd like some time to process all this. We're done talking? Then sweet. Probably try to tune down after the first few minutes anyway. My brain realized I fucked up that sentence and froze. After having successfully made it through our second battle in defense of the school, we went back to our rooms to rest up. Are you gonna do a defense battle every 5 days? Because we did the first defensive on the first day, right? So every 6 days maybe? So like after basically a week? Maybe? I don't know. There's just like basically the end of the week, so maybe at the end of the week we do a defensive battle? I don't know. I crept into my bed and lay there, staring at the ceiling and pondering the same question over and over. Defend the school for 100 days and return home. That's what Siri said. But now that he's gone, was there anyone left to hold up to the end of the deal? When our time was up, would someone else show up to take us back to our old familiar residential complex? We really get to see Kara again?
Huh?
Was that my doorbell? Who could it be at this hour? I got to my feet, opened the door, standing just outside with a familiar face. Sorry to disturb you. I know it's late.
Huh?
Oh, hey Eto. What's up? Nothing. I just wanted to say thank you. With all the craziness today, I never got the chance to tell you how grateful I am. You're exaggerating. If anything, I should be thanking you for bailing us out when the commander had us pinned down. You saved my life talking to me. I'll never forget what you've done for me. Seriously, it's fine. You don't have to go all dramatic on me. I'm not very good at making friends, so I decided to spend a lot of time on my own head. Maybe that's made me a little stubborn. But thanks to your actions, I've managed to realize something very important. Sometimes, it may seem like we're all alone in the world, helpless to fight back against the forces that control your destinies. But the thing is, we're not alone. Not really. As a group, we can accomplish so much more than we can as individuals. There's no hardship we can't overcome as long as we have each other. Okay, I'm starting to get annoyed of your cheesy speeches, man. It is a lot. What happened to you? And she's a cringy. It's not that I disagree with anything he's saying, but it's so awkward hearing it spelled out like this. I don't know how I'm supposed to respond. God, I feel like, I don't know if anyone who's here watched South Park, but like, there's a point in it where everyone's getting sick and tired of listening to Kyle, because like every line he does just turns into a speech and they just don't want to hear anymore. I'm feeling that right now, hearing you speak. And then there's Himo Anima. If we think on it less as a weapon and more as a tool to protect one another, then maybe it's not so bad after all. Yeah, I guess not. I may not know what the right thing to do is yet, but I hope we can figure it out together. By combining our strengths, our skills, and our knowledge, I'm sure we can make it do this. I'll follow alongside you from now on. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. You can count on me, Takumi. Having said his piece, Eto extended his hand towards me and expected a smile on his face. Shaking hands at this point felt a little redundant. Not to mention overly formal, sorry. Embarrassing as it is, I would still appreciate the gesture. I grabbed his hand and gave him a firm shake. Thanks, stay here. Alright, I just wanted you to know that. Thanks for hearing me out. Excuse me, I should go. Starting to feel queasy again. You shouldn't have pushed yourself like this. Go get some rest. I think I'll do that. Sorry for keeping you up so late. Good night, talk to me. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, see ya. Play for our friends. As corny as it sounds, at this rate, things are pretty bad right now, but at least we still have each other. We just have to remember that we're not all alone. So who's gonna be the next one? That's the question now. So our 7th day at Last Defense Academy, the day of our second real battle came here. Drew to a close. Are we gonna get something new every 7 days? I kinda hope not. Like, new person that's actually gonna fight? I really hope not. I want 7
Get
more
ready
days
for your
being,
8th
like,
day!
little
Prepare
shit
to
stains
spend
if you
another
do
day
anything. I don't
enduring
know
the
why I said it that
unendurable
way.
and suffering the Be
Talk to
ready
me,
to give
son.
your lives to
Talk-
protect our
talk to me,
beloved
son.
school
Rub
from the
off on me.
vile...
But I'm getting really tired of everyone just not doing anything and being scared shitless to do anything. Even with Sirei gone, his automated announcements keep playing like nothing's changed. We need to discuss what we do from now on, now that we're on our own. I should go to the cafeteria and meet up with everyone there. Okay. I'm always like just thinking there's gotta be something in the back that I'm just not noticing. Or maybe something I'm supposed to like, something extra I'm supposed to do that cause something to happen. Oh hey. Maybe it's a dumb question, but do you think there are any animals around here? If there are, I hope we're not fighting them or destroying the habitats too badly. You know, I never really thought about that. The only living things I've seen since we got here are the invaders. So Showa, if you're concerned about stuff like that, you must really like animals, huh? Yeah, I guess so. I enjoy spending time with them and learning more about them and stuff. Oh, that's cool. I like animals too. Really? You have probably animal love with Takumi? Oh no, that means you have something in common with me. I'm so sorry. Don't worry, I'll keep this a secret. The last thing you need is to find yourself being lumped in with a creepy little flatworm like me. Dude, you're almost there. You're almost there. I thought you're actually breaking out of your show. Quick, you better leave before anyone sees us together. I'll just appear into the background too. I'm good at that. Oh, you're so close. Here's thought I'd find something that would make him open up and relax a little. His inferiority complex is even worse than I thought. Worse than I've seen in fiction. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what can possibly cause a different ending. Like split to a different choice. Can't think of anything that can actually do that right now. This game is actually given nothing that can do the story. I was supposed to find something else, but it's probably gonna be like much later. I'm thinking at this point, it's probably not going to until I get like another person, or like until we get everyone fighting, and then we probably can start making choices or something. Until then, I'm thinking it's gonna be real linear until that kind of situation happens. Strange room. Oh, wait, I forgot this room existed. Maybe it's not plugged in? It doesn't have a socket to sit to. Not a day, not a delicious meal. How can you eat at a time like this? But by the time it's there, now that Siri's gone, you can enjoy any food you want, anytime you want. That's taco rice set meal. It's simply delicious. I've never eaten rice this fluffy before. That's the part you're enjoying? It's even better to be put whipped cream on top. It really gives the dishes an extra layer of sweetness. Hey, Haruka, smack them. Smack that food out of their mouths. Does taco rice need to be sweet? No. The conversation was interrupted by Hirogo clearing her throat just loud enough to demand our attention. My apologies for spoiling your fun, but could you listen to me for a moment? I have an important announcement to make. I am all for taking leadership and means punishing people. With whipped cream, covered curry, it can't hurt to add a little more sweetness, right? I'm just like, these people are giving me like those kind of like like, if you have a group project to do, those kind of assholes that don't do anything but will take all the awards and credit. That's what I'm getting, seeing you guys eat anything besides stale bread at this point. This curry is always delectable, especially like the plain rice. The sauce isn't full than else yet. Spilled, sorry, that's what he said. Yeah, spilled. You must have a kind part to want to talk to me, but you really shouldn't bother. Just ignore me like everyone else. And what are you supposed to do now the series is gone? Do you really gotta stay here and figure it out on our own? Yes. Maybe whoever's in charge just called us off now the series is gone and they're sending us home? What's Riku want now? Life's too short to eat healthy. And what about that sugar rush? Putting diabetic shock. Announcement. What does she have up to say this time? Okay. What is it you want to tell us, Yoko?
Oh?
It's about our future plans. I'm assuming nobody has come up with anything yet. Yeah, I didn't exactly like Siri bugging what it does, but about him, we don't really have a lot of direction. Ito proved we can't keep on our own, so why don't we just cut loose to do whatever? Or we can keep fighting and see who gets the greatest kill streak. Loser has to split their wrist right across the stomach. Wait, what? Split their wrist right across the stomach. What? Are they cutting their wrist or their stomachs? Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? Never mind, I don't want to know. Why are we even talking about this? School falls, mankind's done for. You gotta stay and fight, commanding officer or not. You don't know for sure if that's true, or if you've still got to go home, when the time's up. We're in big trouble if we had to stay here forever. Taking a living space with a bomb-feeding person like me is sure to depress you. I wonder how mankind's going to be wiped out exactly. Hard to say, I must have something to do with whoever's in the defenses though. They could have had a courtesy to tell us that much before you got yourself killed. I'll be taking charge of the school on serious absence. Follow my orders and we'll be fine. Huh? Hugo spoke in such a matter-of-fact way as slipping it into the conversation so casually, I didn't register what she said till a few seconds later. What's wrong with that? What? Wait, what? You're going to what? I said I'll be taking charge of the school in serious absence. If you follow my orders, we'll be fine. Oh, hell no. Why is it gotta be you? Because he's buff as hell. He needs a leader to organize us, to give us purpose and direction. Without proper discipline, we'll never win the war against the invaders. The war? I told you time and time again, this is war. We cannot afford to lose. For the sake of your victory, you have to cast aside any and all unnecessary sentiments. Hope, despair, joy, fear, we don't need them anymore. You don't need to know why we're here or what we're protecting. You don't even need to think. Just do as I say and fight. Okay, that part, I'm not on board that part. Just fight. The invaders and attacks are only going to get worse from here on out. We need to be on our best and match them blow for blow. That means everyone here must fight. If you want to make it out of this alive, you have to be willing to put your lives on the line. Risk your life and to save a life. Kill others so that you may survive. That is what it means to be at war. Nobody had any response to that, because she's right. Her stance is extreme, but she's right. Hiriko's stance is an extreme one, there was no doubt about that, but nothing about it stood out as wrong either. Given the extreme circumstances we're in, it might be the most logical way for us to proceed. Violent, heartless, but logical nonetheless. There you have it. That's how things are going to work from now on. You may resume your meaningless battle. Now that I'm in charge, you can rest easy. I will not allow us to lose. She's really proud about that. I have feelings it's the first time she's really been a leader, and I feel like it's gonna go bad. The cafeteria fell silent in the wake of that bombshell announcement. We didn't have the heart to make small talk either. The atmosphere was just too oppressive. Eventually, our new leader said she wanted to go and think through some battle strategies and left us there alone. Feeling deflated, we gradually dispersed and went back to our rooms. Back to free time, I hang out with the roomie because I need that little trip to be too. She put her in charge. I can't imagine anyone else could keep us all in line, but still. All that stuff about not thinking and just following orders doesn't sit right with me. I don't like that part either. I feel like surrendering all control to her would be a bad idea. Yeah, unsure would be. I need to do something to take my mind off this. You know, play in free time, maybe I'll just wander around and look for something to do. But I love this game. It is very difficult for me to figure out when to end episodes or when to keep going. Just because it's not like end to say, hey, chapter 1 is done, or this is about to happen, so you should probably like stop. You can stop now. It just kind of just keeps going and going and going. So it's kind of throwing me off. Oh, yep, doing me. I need that literature to be 2 so I can upgrade the skill. Hey, Takumi, come watch a movie with me. I mean, yeah.
Huh?
Why are you literature? I'm cool with watching a movie, but what did you have in mind? You weren't going to watch something gory or messed up, were you?
Huh?
Yes. Of course not. What was that long pause? You're up to something, aren't you?
Hey!
No, I'm not. I just wanted to watch a horror movie of you. Then just tell me what kind of horror movie. Give me a quick plot summary. Oh, this is actually a long-winded dialogue sequence for this. Is it so messed up you can't even tell me what it's about? Oh, that'll get us to end. Wait, still? Is that ever gonna wake up? Oh, is that like a bar advancing? I think? I can't tell what was a boy. Because it's like Persona then, right? It's like I keep putting it more and more until eventually it ranks up. I just haven't gotten to that point yet. Or do I need literacy to go up? Do I need to hang out something? Because hang out with her levels up creativity, but it's not relying on literacy. So maybe that's why it hasn't gone up. Cause wait, hold on. I'm gonna try something. Cause that's gym, and that's math. So I'm gonna reload that real quick. Yeah, it's the same bar. So let's go. I'm gonna hang out with Eto real quick because he does math. That symbol is math, right? Or, no, that's social science, right? So that's math. So since it's math, I'm assuming that levels up calculation and analysis. Is he in his room? You seem like you're in a good mood today. Did something happen?
Huh.
I hung my laundry to dry on the rooftop fence and it worked amazingly. Everything came out so solid and it smells incredible. Do you use scented fabric softener or something? No, I think it's just smell of the sunlight. I've never smelled anything like this in the TRC, and as you know, there's no sky there. If laundry day was this nice, maybe our time here won't be so bad after all. I can't believe he's decided after a good little laundry. Does Ito enjoy housework? Calculation went up and now it's going up. The math went up by 1. So it did. It leveled up both sides of that. It is right here, but they both did go up. So I need to find someone that can lower literacy then. But how do I know? I think hang out with the room has only done creativity. I don't think it's ever done anything else. That kind of stinks. Oh wait, last time I hung out with the room, Takamaru was next, but now he's not. Does that play a role? It's also math. What do I need to level up my skill again? Yeah, and injustice needs to be 2. I can level up yours though. Yep. Is this counting me or is that him? No, it has to be me because I have one of linguistics. I know I keep fucking on that word. Math and gym. So I guess that would be why. I need 3 mana to get that though, which I don't have. So I guess it's based off my stats. You need mana. Oh wait. Plus 1 move, you need more gem. Oh, yours is the read power. Mine's only 2. Maybe there is a point the other will be always. I feel like the smart thing would be to just lower everyone's just in case. Cause I'm pretty sure in a defensive battle, until I get someone else. In defensive battle, I might just send out everybody, or I get to pick which ones I want to go. I'll hold off on that for now. I think the smart thing probably would be to just give it to him, but I'll hold off for now. I can't hang out with. Yeah, I can't really talk to Mario right now. And if it's based off my stats and when I can hang level up or not, then I think it's in case I do want to use him eventually. I probably should keep that level up in math and then just go through it now. So you try to get my literature up. I hate eating full moons, so much work. I'm having snacks all 3 meals, so I have them before. 8 on healthy junk food, creativity went up. So how do I get literature up though?
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack. Well then.
I closed my eyes before that TV shuts off. Looks like another day's over. Back home in the residential complex, I used to stay up playing video games and watching random videos online until late. I do that now. I don't have nearly as much things to distract or entertain me now. Once night falls, all I can really do is go to sleep. Guess I can walk. So now my 8th day, the last event to comedy drew 3 close. And day 9. I feel like I'm not doing something that I should be doing. There's been like a very long segment until the game opens up.
Be ready to.
It's morning. Hawker's in charge now, but what does that mean? Are lines here going to be all that different from before? Anyway, I should head over to the cafeteria. There's no people around me, huh? Yeah, there's a lot going on here. Not everyone's in. Most people are in the room though. Yeah, can't go in the rooms because no, obviously you can't. Oh, even if it's a room. I die when it's outside. Morning, Tsubasa. Yeah, morning.
Huh?
You on your way to the cafeteria? Me? No, sorry, I really gotta get going. What's that about? She's acting weird. Can I go on? I don't know, my mind went something like I wanted to say something, but didn't know how to go about that. Okay, back into the room now. Guess she's just afraid of going there, yeah. No one wants to go to the cafeteria because she's in charge now.
Huh?
Huh? Is it just us today? Yeah, we're still pickings, huh? Is it me or are the ones missing? Wait, what? Is it me or are the ones who are missing the cows they refuse to fight? Yes, that's right. They usually come here in the morning. Why didn't they today? Because we got a new leader here that might make sure they don't get to eat whatever they want for doing shit. Because I told them not to. They're not allowed to use the cafeteria anymore. Or that. Huh? What? Why would you do that? Last Defense Academy exists to protect humanity from the invaders. Anyone who won't contribute to the effort doesn't deserve to use the facilities. Isn't that pretty harsh, though? The way things are now, they'll never come around. It's time to start cracking the whip. Exactly. I'm not going to let up. I'm not going to let up until they shape up and start showing some spine. Let up on what exactly? You're in no position to be warned about others. I need you to be ready to defend against invaded attacks at the moment's notice. Our time is precious. You are not wasted. Is that understood? Well, I'm waiting for an answer. Hiroko got to her feet and left as shakily confident as ever. Damn! It's gonna be all business from now on, huh? This is madness.
Hey!
It does sound pretty spying. I'm not so sure this is a good idea. Trying to force our friends to fight might only make things worse. Yeah, but they need to fight! Not like they got an excuse to keep heading back. None of us got any real choice here. It's like Kuka said, that's what being on board is all about. I get you though. There's such a thing as going too far. Wonder how else she's gonna put the pressure on them. I'm a bad fan about this. It's gonna get worse, but in my defense, in my opinion rather, I feel like they deserve it. They gotta do something, man. We ate the rest of our breakfast in silence. We were all feeling uneasy about what would happen to the rest of the group going forward. Like, I feel like if this was like any other situation, I think I would be on their side of being scared and frightened and all that. But like in our current situation, we can't just keep doing absolutely nothing while half of our squad just does nothing. And then when things get so bad that we can't do anything, then we're just fucked because the other side won't do anything. And they try to do something when it's too late, then we're still screwed. It's just not a good idea. Once we were done eating, we went back to our rooms. We could try and like convince them to help us out, but no one's like a face character. No one's willing to talk things out to try and convince them. Or either a lot of them are too stubborn to be convinced. What about what else Hiroko might be planning? But it's a couple of days since the last attack, and I'm starting to get a little antsy. I prefer not to just sit around. I ate, I'm full, I'm sated, it's 6 in the morning, why am I awake? I don't know, I can't sleep, moving on. I tried to look, oh yeah, no, it's trapped in the room. Can't talk to anything, can I? Come on, Tsubasa. Find my sorry that I'm wrong on the guesses I picked on like what everyone's weapon will be. I'll be honest, I don't remember what my guesses were for like 90% of them. But if I can guess on who I think is gonna break next and join the squad, if I'm gonna be honest, out of these 5 people, assuming the next person is one of these 5 people and not some other person that joins out who the fuck knows where, I want to say the next person who joins, it's gonna be one of these two, between Gaku and Tsubasa, and I want to say Tsubasa. I don't have a good reason why. I guess the only reason why I could think of is just because of like starvation, I guess. Unless Kaku can somehow break free of Ima, which I feel like if she does, Ima's gonna lose it, or they both join as a pair. But if that doesn't happen, I'm going to think of Tsubasa because Gaku's too much of a bitch, he's not gonna do anything. Shoma's unfortunately too much of a bitch, she's not gonna do anything. And Kaku is not gonna disappoint Ima right now, I don't think. So I think, logically speaking, Tsubasa is probably gonna be the next one to join the team because, well, either she's gonna get over throwing up eventually, or she's gonna starve. It was like the only thing's gonna happen here. So that's my guess on who's gonna join next. It's probably not one. Those reasons are probably not why it's gonna happen. That's just my guess. I feel like hanging out with the roomie might not. I don't know if that helps, to be honest. But I'm gonna go Takamaru for a bit. And then tomorrow, if nothing happens, I'm go exploring, see get some materials. Ride me? Sure, let's go. Alright, sounds fun. Do I just go on your bike? Huh? Hell nah. I never ride to use access to the seat.
Huh?
Then how am I gonna ride with you? Huh? Ain't it obvious? You gotta leg it, one beside my bike. This isn't fun anymore.
Ah!
There's no way I can keep up. I'm not trying to sound winning record. I was just playing, man. I'll let you vibe behind me. Just be careful not to fall off. Fucking love this man. Why didn't you just say that? Because it's funny. At the time, enjoy Rise Hakuaru. Oh, I got 2 free times today. Okay. I'll hang out with Kuroko. I've never done that yet. Oh, she's right outside. Talk to Kuroko. Kuroko, what are you doing here? Kuroko, are you not feeling well? Could you shut up, please? I'm trying to meditate. Meditate? I'll tune in my mind by quieting my spirit and observing the sound of the wind. This war is a long one, so having a few days like this is a necessity. You get some mental respite, huh? Maybe I'll do some meditation myself. But then I say that word, meditation. I meditated beside Hiroko and quelled my exhaustion. Analysis went by 6. That's math, right? The analysis? I think that's a math skill. In this game.
Soldiers. You never know when the... Well then.
It's that time again, huh? Hiroko's plan to pressure the others into fighting still have me worried. He's already banned them from the cafeteria. What would she do next? Whatever it is, I hope it's nothing too extreme. Probably ban them from their own rooms next or something. Dreading what the morning might bring, I slipped into an uneasy sleep, ending my 9th day at the Blast Defense Academy. Alright, day 10. 90 days to go.
Up
Oh, hey.
and Atom troops, time to rise and shine!
You were in a suit before, right?
Get ready for your 10th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Wow! Look at you guys, making it into double digits. In honor of this milestone, I'm giving you access to the rec room and the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor.
Oh, well, guess what they're not using?
I'll tell you all about how they work in person. See you there!
Oh. Well then. That's awkward. New facilities, huh? I doubt that in-person installation is gonna happen though. We've only been here 10 days, it feels like a lot longer. It actually has felt like a while. We've really just gotten started. And in our series, there's a chance we could be here even longer than 100 days. No, I can't think like that. I have to believe I'll get to do this and go home. Back to the Tokyo Settlement Complex. Back to Kawa.
Hey!
It'll all work out somehow. It always does. This morning, Nelson said the rec room and leisure room has been unlocked now. Maybe we should go check them out. Alright. Yep, still locked in your rooms. They're not even gonna bond trying to leave. They straight up just like... And I really can't do anything with them, like, no talking. Yeah, I can't go to the room, it's common sense. Yeah, that's really the same type one, huh? They're just starving away in there, actually. They've been there for like, what, 3 days now? Fence room. Bathroom. The 3rd floor. Leisure lounge. Oh, wow. This one's the leisure lounge. Looks like a nice place to relax. It's got a pool and everything. I like it. Huh? Not you. I'm talking about the room. Yeah, I figured that much. You wouldn't refer to me as it, would you? She would. It's important to take time to rest and recover. Too much work can have a negative impact on your health. Huh, that's surprising. I guess even Hiroko likes to let her hair down every now and then. Wipe that expression off your face. You can look at me like that all you want. I'm not getting to the fool of you. What kind of expression do I have? I prefer to relax on my own. Please understand. That's fine with me. I feel like leisure time with Hiroko would just descend into an intensive training session anyway. Probably. But this is not a gym here. Sick. A lot of good training coming here. Swimming in the pool after training sounds like pure bliss. Actually, that does actually sound really good, actually. God, I wish I was rich. I think I'll do that. Make a fucking gym and right next to the gym have a pool. That sounds amazing. I think we can rest here at the swim. What is that? Is it a resort? Also on the 3rd floor? Isn't that weird place to put a pool? You would think you put that on like on the ground floor or something. Like outside the 1st floor. Outside or something. On a patio or something. Cause this is the rec room, huh? Whoever built this place really did think of everything. What is the music though? What is that? Person? Slot machine? Darts? It's one of the most normal places I've seen here. To be honest, it's not hard to imagine a fancy academy having a room like this. Hey, Takumi, you're scoping out the rec room too, huh? I thought this would be a fun place to hang out for sure. It's a major disappointment though. There's no edgelord manga or mystery porn anime or hardcore role games or anything. I'd be more worried if there was one. Yeah, for real. Are we even going to be able to use some of these equipment now? That series not here to tell us how it all works? Or we just figure it out. Don't worry, let's behind some manuals and stuff. Ito's reading one right now. Oh, that's again, that's a new story. Not so great with all those big words or small ones or phonemic awareness in general. Never heard that word before, I'm gonna be honest. Phonemic? At least not one that I can't remember the last time I heard that word actually. And just really, and I don't really even get me started on my poor focus and lack of vocabulary. Yeah, I don't have a great vocabulary either. If anyone that's hearing me read anything already knows that. She's surprisingly thorough in understanding of her shortcomings. Ito's intently screening the pages of the book. I wonder if he's figured anything out. Is that one of the manuals? What's it say? It seems to be for that device over there. Yeah, I was just looking at that. Oh, that? What exactly is it? It doesn't look like any machine I've seen before. According to this, it's called a Giftomatic. A Gifto what now? Let me read you the instructions from the manual. True to its name, the Giftomatic is used to manufacture presents, charitable donations, and other doodads. So it's gift giving. But like, what would be the point of that? Because all you do and hang out is on level stats. It's not like you're loving a social link or anything, so what's the point of it? Step 1, select an item from the machine extensive database. Step 2, insert the required materials. Step 3, the item you requested pops out. Hold complete. Take advantage of this miracle of modern engineering to express your gratitude and affection toward your comrades and strengthen your esprit de corpus. Not how you say that, but I don't know what that word's supposed to be. That's about the size of it. I guess to make a machine. Kind of a real idea, isn't it? Perhaps, but assuming it actually works as advertised, it's pretty impressive. I looked at the list of available items. It can make clothes, shoes, household goods, and even more complex stuff like auto parts and high-speed electronics. How about gore movies or games that are banned for being too extreme? Yes, actually. Seriously? It really is expensive. Extensive, sorry. It sounds like magic or alchemy. Maybe I wonder how it works. Then again, the Rivalmatic is just as much of a mystery, and that has to start some using it. Yeah, I guess not. Do you think giving gifts would help to alleviate some of the tension around here? Maybe. I don't know. The difference between the fighters and non-fighters are a little too deep-seated to resolve that easily. You're probably right. What a pity. Actually, if you put it that way, it sounds like you're about to go to a civil war soon. Give Maker's Round unlocked. You can access it during free time. Okay, I think I've looked at all the new rooms I have access to now. Maybe I'll go back to my room and think about what to do next. Go back to that room for some free time. Rec room, leisure room. Honestly, I'm not sure how much chance I'll have to use them. What other kinds of rooms does the school have that we don't know about? When do we get to see them? Still free time. I might. The records are unlocked. You can now make gifts. By giving characters the preferred gifts, you'll still take them to further boost your grade. Give your classmates different kinds of presents to find out what they like best. You'll need BP materials to make gifts. In addition, you will need key items to make certain gifts. Key items can be obtained from treasure chest spaces in few bits of the story. I was just thinking maybe I should go get some more stuff, so I might go do that. First, see what kind of gifts I can make. That's the only reason I want to go in here for, though. Like, they didn't do anything. No darts. No slot machines. Yeah, so it's just this. Book cover. It doesn't use up time, does it? I don't see anything that says it would. Book cover, textbook, also useful when you don't want anyone to see what you're reading. Milk bottle lid, pretty shell, regular ice cube stick, DS is the gift box, I already know who that's for. 30 rubber balloons. Looks like balloons at first glance, but the material is very sturdy. They don't pop easily. Each holds about 10 liters. Okay. Bath salts. Fortune telling goods? Or is there a hot curry in here? No. Oh, for engineers? No. Okay. Oh, shit! Oh, I can give it to them after. Oh, I had to give it to them now. I just saw that this guy consumed time. I guess I give it to Tekavon then. Do you want some towels?
Oh, for me? Thanks, man.
Oh, divorce. Each character has their own preferred items. Giving these will maximize and increase your grades. You can check out each character's preferred items in the report cards, and you'll be given hints as you do student activities. This is your first time bonus for any guess you make for the first time bonus for any guess you make for the first time. So gather up those hints and make all the guesses you can. I didn't know that. Even though I get additional free time, I was probably gonna go hang out, like go outside. Go pick up some stuff. I did that completely by accident. Doesn't say what that is. So accessories, she wants food, she wants items, she wants books. She wants tools, items, ornaments, tools, food. Okay. Probably actually gonna go, I wanna see what other things I have that I could make, but after that I'm gonna go explore and find some more stuff. The President of Rogue? Yep, no, I know who that's for. Facial roller? Disinfectant spray? That's, I think Ecto might like that. Survival knife? Is that a reference from Danganronpa 1? Good, nah, just because there was a survival knife in there, I mean that this is a reference to that. A sword or blade on backwards, used by a legendary pacifist. That's a cut by a dangerous blunt weapon. Nice Ramoni Kenshin weapons. That's what kind of fuse it. Okay. Tons of paper. 500 sheets of paper? Okay. New set on that. Home, dumbbell, yoga, quick outfit. Taco mini standee. Why is that this? Oh hey, crystal ball. That is a. Oh my god, crystal ball for fortune telling. Someone actually just glass. If you got a good arm, you can use all these different throwing. because to try doing it. That's the DR1 for hard curry, the first murder. What? Oh my god! An anatomical model? A full-size anatomical model for tactile and visual learning. Just hope you don't run into one at night. Is this a Danganronpa reference? Like, I know anyone who's actually played the first game probably won't get why I say it's a reference, but in the beta for Danganronpa 1, like not the actual beta for the game, but it's still being designed, Monokuma's original look was supposed to be some kind of anatomical, like a walking anatomical like one of those like anatomical models where half the person's skin, the other half organs. You're gonna have that walking around the school. That was the idea for Monokuma before Monokuma. That freaky nightmare fuel creature. So I see this and just think this is a reference to that thing that would have been a mistake. Or accurate, it would have been maybe fitting, depending on how creepy the game was gonna be. Because since it was originally gonna be called Distrust, and it was gonna be super bloody and more violent and dark. Kind of glad they went to the line of D that we know today. I don't think it would have went as far as it did Distrust as it did with like Monokuma and the game it is now. The fact that it's so wacky I feel like keeps a lot more people involved in the game and the series as a whole, as opposed to like in the dark themes that come to the game, which isn't that much besides like the murders, of course, and executions and shit. But like when you get back down to it, the story for most online games is really silly. Real boxing gloves for real matches. Master using them, you can use special punches of mysterious powers. Oh, that's a reference to something. Next gen game console. Jeez. Video camera. Camera that instantly prints out photographs taken. Write the date and brief remark on the printed photo to turn it into a unique memory. There's a lot, I guess, in here. Level pudding. Okay. Fast food. Limited edition noodles. How much noodles too? Dollar on food stamps. Food stamps. Okay. Protein powder. Protein supplement taken in conjunction with regular workouts. Sakura. Got novel sets. Hat. Phone book. Photo book. Sexy magazine. History of Mankind. 5-side novel. Okay. There's a lot of stuff in there. Alright, let's go explore for items then. Each character has an exploration skill. Create teams to suit your needs by making choices corresponding to the materials you wish to gather. You can press RB to go to simple exploration, skipping straight to the result screen. However, none of the skills will activate. So I'm not going to do that. Let's see. Increase chance of finding BP in plants. Increase chance of finding plants and textiles. Textiles and minerals. Minerals and machines. Probably wants to try it though. I really kind of do, but I feel like I'm just not going to use them. I'll give them a shot. Let's try this.
Move out!
Also, I do want to see what his ultimate looks like. I was going to during that fight, but then Hiroko showed how busted she is, and that happened. Oil spaces appear during free time explorations, where there are no story objectives. Stopping them will not use valuable materials. Plus, one to check surrounding makes it really there. Virtual spaces will now appear during explorations. Now I want to grant you a key item needed to get through a gift. By taking key items from treasure chests, you'll be able to make new gifts like diplomatic. Many characters prefer items being made with key items, so try to land treasure chest rates if you can. Alright. I could stop there, so I'm closest to a treasure chest, so I might just go straight do that. Then turn back around, go on that. Oh, it's not just over there? Okay, that one. We're going to this one, to the south. Did I just stop right there? Yep, 1 and 3 already. It's like an old mineral store. There are a lot of rocks on the shelves. Take the glowing blue rock. Probably took 3 damage. When you lifted the glowing blue rock, its blue light grew brighter and suddenly exploded. Okay, didn't think that would happen. Really gonna need a heal. Hoggers! You found a large red cloud by swaying houses. What could this be? A superhero cape? It turns out to be a piece of fabric was a superhero cape. You put it on and stepped outside, and there you found an invader, and he'll never succumb to evil. Time for battle. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh, what a massive enemy to not have Furuka with me.
It's killing game time!
Where's your thing? You can definitely reach me. You, huh? The goal is here is just
Rev it
to
up!
kill everyone, right? But I just make sure I don't die. Why did I make you run away?
Say when.
That thought immediately came to mind. I should have had him go out of one.
Here we go!
I'm just gonna back up and lure them towards me, and then just murder the person I come over.
I guess it's my turn. We need to regroup.
I didn't see that coming. That was nothing I thought was gonna happen.
My body.
It's not ready.
Let's do this.
Take in your range. I did not think of that. I see. That is my fault for not reading that.
Let's give it to him! Eat this!
I mean,
Rev it up!
I could kill you again my KP.
Let her rip! Oh yeah!
Oh, this.
It's not over
bad.
yet.
Huh.
This certainly isn't good.
I mean, I can go over here, get you, or get back to
Ha!
KP,
Got it. Nice.
and get the armor. And when if you want to beat it, if he gets,
It's not
if he
over
gets
yet.
hit, it's gonna
Allow me
kill
to
you.
trim down their numbers.
No, armor.
I can keep going. You're in the
Take
way.
that back.
All well and good. This certainly isn't good.
Oh, wait, what? You killed your fatigue? How the hell would you do that? What? What caused you this?
I can keep going.
Oh, yeah, that would kill you though, and I'll allow you not to do that. Not like one of the,
My body.
Yeah, he's 4.
This certainly isn't good.
I guess I was just rather you just do
I've got
that.
my guard up.
Just in case he just tries to go back and attack you. He's not going to, I feel like. Oh, he is. Sick. Oh, that was the best thing I could have done.
It's not
I
over
guess
yet.
the tutorial thing says like he was going to
Let's go!
get fatigue from his powers. It decided to heal it instead. I don't know that's what I'm supposed to do, but if it works that way, it works that way. I'll take
I
it.
can keep going.
Huh. Well,
Fine.
you'd kill anyway.
Despawn or something!
Why'd you hit for 2?
It's killing game time!
Oh, the low stance one? Is that why? Damn. I wanted to see his old.
My
Oh.
body, allow me to
Nothing
trim
is there.
down their numbers.
That sucks.
I'll take this with me.
Alright. That was unfortunate. And I get 2, I'm just gonna land it again, so it's 2 of 5. And then continue exploration. I want to see if I can get that bonus point over there. Find a small pond. The water's cloudy, you can't see the bottom. There seems to be something down there. Fish it out with a net. Got a bronze CP token. Nice.
Might as well take it.
See a small drone stuck in a tree, you might be able to grab it for parts. Those don't knock it down. Not gonna bother climbing that.
Yes!
Alright, it's a pitch black room, I'm putting the ruins so that you can try to see. Look for a light switch. Click the switch next to the door, the lights came on, you can now probably see around the room, allowing you to find jewelry blocks.
Might as well take it.
Do I have the land directly on it? No, I just have the land on it.
What?
Nice. You can find a lot of clovers growing on the ground. Maybe you can find looking for a leaf one. Damn. I was afraid I wasn't gonna be worth it,
Did
but
it?
I tried. You find an ultimate and all statue. Offerings have been placed before it. Offer a prayer. Damn.
Woohoo!
Nice. Get out of here. One. I have 7 out of 9. I'll probably start heading out soon. I'm probably not gonna make it up there. I could try and make it up there or just leave. I mean, I probably can make it up there, but I probably will run out of space. But as I figure out what happens when I run out of space. Or just go back out. Go back. Examine the altar.
Might as well take it.
Let's see if I can get back without having to go anywhere. I say as I go somewhere. Found a vacant bookstore, you can't read this language. Wait, Eto should be able to decipher which book will you show him. Comic anthology? Mineral encyclopedia? Yeah, that works. 1, 2, 3. Examine the trash. Kind of cost square.
I'll take this with me.
That's the last thing. 1, and then I get out of here. Alright, cool.
This should work.
Got a decent amount of stuff, and he nearly died. Probably should have tried another battle, but after they weren't so low, I didn't want to risk it. I also don't know if voltage carries over.
At ease, soldier. You never know when the invasion. Well then, good night.
Okay. Today went by in a flash. It really did. One thing concerns me though. I haven't seen anyone from the non-game bonfire group out all day. I haven't seen them all day for like 3 days. Hope they're okay. I doubt if Hiroko would stop with the cafeteria. She could have forbidden them from using other facilities as well. What's the next move going to be? Will all these really motivate them to get on the battlefield the rest of us? Not what I can do for now. I'll just have to see how it goes. I imagine they're probably just sneaking out and getting food or something. With nothing else to do, I got into bed, and within a few minutes I was fast asleep. If not that, they might be plotting to do something to Hiroka or something else. This might drive them over to do something drastic, but that'll be
Get ready,
surprising for them
prepare to
do
be
something
ready to give
drastic.
you.
Time to get up. Just as I was hoisting myself out of bed and getting to my feet, something interrupted the quiet morning atmosphere.
Huh?
Sounds like somebody's there, but it's quiet. Too quiet. Something doesn't feel right. Okay. Also, I thought of an accident. So this is accurate. They're all in their rooms. So it's gonna be the twins that's actually out of the room, or Haruka. I'm missing someone, aren't I? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I am missing someone. The roomie, yes. Right. I don't know why the roomie left my mind. Took a few hesitant steps towards the door, then took a deep breath to open it, only to find. Yep, there it is. The roomie, is something wrong? Oh, Takumi, you sweet summer child, you. You really haven't noticed? I'm exhausted. I can't take it anymore. Hey, you wanna come die with me? No. Huh? Once you're dead, the pain will be gone. You'll finally be at peace. Come on, it only hurt for a second.
Let's just die. Die, 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 die.
What? Hey, hold on a minute. Just kidding. Man, I should have seen your face. You've been the roommate, bruh. How was it? I told you I had you, didn't I? I thought a nice joke first thing would help cheer you up. I was pretty cheery already. Now I'm just depressed. That's hardly what I'd call a nice joke.
Hey!
What are you doing here anyway? I'm on a mission for our glorious leader. He told me to get all the non-fighters together in the cafeteria. Okay, but I am a fighter. Really? He'll just land them back in? Yeah, to be honest though, it's kind of a drag. Think you can help me out? Misery loves company, right? Didn't Confucius say that once? I have no idea. You got a real bad help, but I guess I can give you a hand. Crash? God damn. Nope. I know the word, but for some reason my brain cannot comprehend saying it. Gracias. There it is. Gracias. Muchacho. Now I won't have to go through my contingency plan. Oh well, there's always next time. Tell Gaku and Tsubasa what's up, alright? Okay, thanks, bye. The woman waved goodbye with a cheery smile, completely at odds with the creepy stuff she's been saying. I just had to tell Gaku and Tsubasa to come to the cafeteria, right? That should be easy enough. I'd better get going. Alright. This is Tsubasa's room. After checking the nameplate to make sure, I rang the bell by the side of the door. After a little while, the door opened with a clatter. Yeah, not doing well. Tsukumi? What is it? I want a message to Diddy. Hiroko wants us all to meet up in the cafeteria. All of us? Even the non-fighters? Yesterday she told us we weren't allowed to leave our rooms. Has she taken that back? Hiroko said that? She really has been cracking the whip. Who knows? Maybe she wants to apologize. She's been pretty harsh on you guys lately. Come on, you don't believe that. This is Hiroko we're talking about. Yeah, I know. Just so you know, no matter what she does to us, I'm not joining the fight. I can't. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. That kind of stuff just isn't possible for me. Still, looking like she might burst into tears at any moment, Tsubasa slank off in the direction of the cafeteria. The doctor's room. Oh god, okay, let's do this one. Well, the door's slowly open. Oh, it's just you. What do you want? Hiroko says she wants everyone to meet in the cafeteria. For real? Us too? What she want this time? I just know it's nothing good. That girl's got in for me. Not just her either. I bet all of you think us non-fighters are nothing but dead weight. No, I don't think you're dead weight. I just want you to actually fight and do some sort of stuff. No, not really. If you really don't believe it, you shouldn't. Don't finish the saying no, but saying not really. I said this before, but you guys are the real ones. You know that? Regular people don't just go from living normal lives to find monsters about a second thought. Yeah, normal people don't do that, but we're not in a normal situation, so you gotta start doing that. I get what you mean, but fine. Hiroko wants us in the cafeteria. I'll go. If I don't, it'll only get worse for me, right? Oh man, what in luck. After several dramatic groans, Gaku shrugged off in the direction of the cafeteria. Where the real ones are fighting? Don't go thinking I don't know that. I'm not doing this because I enjoy it. Alright, I've done what doing me asked me to. I should head to the cafeteria with the rest of them. Why is it getting all of us together though? Can't imagine I'm going to like what happens next. I'm guessing she got them? Yeah, I'm guessing. I do. The music makes me feel bad, but you guys need to do shit, man. I wonder if I'm the only one that has this opinion. Like, you guys need to do. Oh, hey, you guys can't just sit back on the sideline and have us do absolutely everything so you can go home. That's just not fair. Miss Shizuhawa wants to see us in the cafeteria, yes? Miss Amamiya told us already. Whatever she might have to say, it won't change our position. My dear sister and I don't mind starving if we have to. But she minds if you're just the asshole speaking for her. So you need to be stopped. Don't worry, Sister Dearest. You won't have to go hungry for long. I got it all planned out. Just let me handle everything. Right. Okay. Good boy. Now let's go to the cafeteria and see what happens. You got it all planned out, huh? I don't like the sound of that. Yeah, I do not like Ema, like almost at all. I feel like it's either both he and his sister are gonna join at the same time, or Kaku's gonna join and Ema's gonna fucking lose it. I feel like he might either really turn evil or something just because he doesn't have his sister alongside him. Alright, everyone's here. I guess now we'll find out what this emergency meeting is all about. What's Hiroko up to this time? Hey, can we have something to eat before we start? I'm so hungry, I'm getting stomach cramps. Oh my god, I can actually see him passing away. Wasting away. Of course, I wouldn't want you to think I'm totally heartless. Here's some disposable chopsticks I found in the trash. Feel free to grill them and have them raw if you prefer. You are totally heartless. Hiroko, please, get them some real food. I can't bear to see them like this. It is kind of rough. You had them like no food for like 3 days. Very well, have yourself the dry bread, one per person. Just one slice each. We may have a surplus of food supplies in the refrigerator, but that doesn't mean they're unlimited. We need to use our resources wisely. Wasting them on freeloaders wouldn't be the same as throwing them away. Freeloaders? Come on. That's fair. I've always been a useless freeloader. Given the air I breathe, I could possibly be more productive somewhere else. Let's move on. You're probably wondering why I summoned you here today. It's really acting like she owns the place now. Guess it can't hurt to hear us out then. Yeah, it's a fair reaction. What's this all about? Not that I really care either way. It won't affect me and my dear sister. That didn't copy greatly. Our cast of characters is a little too big, you think? Maybe we should make some cuts. Nah. Let's see what Hiroka has to say. None of you have like unique dialogue at this point. So let's see what this person wants to say. So why did you come ask us to come here? Gaku, Tsubasa, Ima, Kaku, and Shoma, the non-fighters, as we've been calling you, I've decided you're going to... I didn't think you were going to go that far. You're going to leave the school. What? What do you mean leave? You're kicking us out? Kicking you out? What the life of trying phrase? Yes, I'm kicking you out, and if you won't leave on your own, I will make you. That's all I have to say. Why don't you get going and save us all the trouble? What? Right now? That is an issue. You probably stop, yes. Hiroka, if you lost your mind, why would you do that to our friends? What do you think? We've been brought here for one purpose and one purpose only, to fight. Anyone who can't or won't do that has no place here, so why not get rid of them? If the invaders get distracted by hunting them down in the ruins outside, at least they'd still be serving a purpose. What, as decoys? Try to stay alive as long as you can. The less time the invaders surround the school, the better. You can't just use us like that. Yeah, I'm not for that. You should be grateful. I'm giving you a chance to make yourself useful. And even if we all fight you at once, I'm pretty sure we can take you down. Even then, I doubt I'd make much difference. It would just be I would just get stepped on like a cockroach. I am. That would be the end of it. Hiroko, are you for real right now? You can't go do it. It's going way too far. Don't waste my time with meaningless objections. I'm leading this school now, and why I say go. Don't think, don't argue, just obey my orders. Yeah, no. But it's so extreme, can't you go a little easy on us? You really don't understand the position you're in, do you? Let me ask you a question. Why should we be expected to fight to protect you when you do nothing in return? Well, you see, now no excuses. Pack up whatever personal belongings you have and leave. Seriously? Right now? If such a simple task is beyond you, I don't mind helping you along. I'll make you leave by force if necessary. Wait, Hiroko, please, this is all too sudden. Can't you give them some more time? Time for what? Well, if you spring this on them out of the blue, the lesson won't really sink in, you know? Alright, you got 5 days. Huh? 5 days. You got until the day 16 to make your choice. Fight alongside us or leave forever. Just 5 days? If you do decide to fight, I'll give you a little test on that day instead. I wouldn't want you telling me what I want to hear and going back on it later. What kind of test? You'll find out when the time comes. I think that covers everything. As for the rest of you, remember to stay in your guard in case there's an attack today. I would think the test would be to fight her, or to fight one of us, but it would probably be to fight her. Which you probably should just, that's why probably just go over it. With her customary brusque attitude, Hiroko said all she had to say and left without another word. Damn, ultimatums suck. This is just too cruel. We're supposed to be comrades, friends. I do agree with that one point, like, why should we keep fighting and risking our lives for people who decide to do absolutely nothing in return? I agree with that fully, that that's wrong, but kicking them out is also way too far. But they need to actually do something. Please, guys, I want to like you. Do something. It's not even just like combat wise. You guys have gave them like almost nothing from like a dialogue perspective in a visual novel for like almost 10 days. I don't think like any of the non-fighters so far has collectively said a paragraph. Friends. Yeah, right. I bet you can't wait to get rid of us. That's not true. We all work together. I'm sure we can get Hiroko to change her mind. Come on, man. You really think she's gonna back down now? Maybe they haven't spoken more than like 3 paragraphs. pretty sure at least some of them spoken at least a paragraph by now. We still have to try. Just let it go, okay? If we're getting kicked out, we're getting kicked out. Nothing we can do about it. There is nothing we can do about it. Just fight. Literally just fight. It's the only thing you can do. Just fight. Why is being such a bitch about it? Just do it. And just think of a big fucking needle that goes right in your heart, and after that's done, you're good. You can stay here as long as you want. You can fight alongside us. Hell, we've had, like, not counting the like explorations, we've had 2 defensive battles. So that's 2 times in 11 days people have come to the school and attacked us. You just gotta prove that when the third time comes, you can help do something. Like, just do it. Stop being a bitch, just do it. There's things you can do. Makes no difference if it's now or in 5 days. It's still better than being forced to fight. So what? You get kicked out, and then you just gonna die because you decide, oh, it's better to die than being forced to fight for my own life. You fucking hate Gaku. You make no sense, dude. Are you sure about that? I mean, once you go outside school grounds, I know, sheesh, it's bad enough that we're gonna die out there. I don't need you reminding me. Whatever, I'm done. This school, this war, the whole saving humanity thing, it can all go to hell for all I care. My whole life's just been one long string of bad luck. Why does bad stuff always happen to me? Because you're a bitch, you don't do anything. Better end up as a billionaire or something in my next life. After everything I've been through, I deserve to catch a break. Now if you don't do anything. Still raving to himself, Gaku stomped away just as on the run to hear out as Hiroko's been. He sure is figured out, huh? I think I know how he feels. Not that I'm putting Gaku in the same category as a sniveling worm like me. No, I feel like you're a little better. But I get what it's like to be so totally unsuited for combat that you can't even imagine having to fight on your own survival. Even our peaceful modern-day society was too competitive for me. How am I supposed to cope on the front lines of an actual war? Don't talk like that. You can't just give up. I wouldn't call it giving up. I'm just recognizing my limits. Too useless to live, too cowardly to die. Is a miracle even made it this far in life? Well, not so much of a miracle as an unfortunate oversight. This is simply nature's way of correcting it. Someone gave a formal bow and left, making as little noise as possible. Coma. I get where Hiroki is coming from. You know, it's not fair for us to hang back and let you do all the fighting. But doing anything else is really out of the question for me. Seriously, it's just not gonna happen. Can you at least explain why? Tsubasa. I think I must have been sitting here by mistake or something. It was probably only a matter of time before I got kicked out anyway. This is the same as saying you don't care if you die out there, you know that? Yeah, but at least then it'll all be over. At least then I won't have to deal with all these confusing feelings anymore. I could see tears welling up in Tsubasa's eyes before I could say anything to comfort her. She was gone too. We should have a lot of Debbie Downers here, don't we? Given the circumstances, I guess that's only natural. You used to be one of us, Mr. Akotsuki. Why do you have to betray us and join the Battle Freaks? I don't think I betrayed you exactly. What should we do, brother dearest? Don't worry about that, sister dearest. I have a foolproof plan. You do? Yes, but I'm afraid I can't say any more than that. The element of surprise is a big part of it. Fine, keep your secrets, but you know there's still time to change your mind, right? I don't think so. Even if we do get thrown out of here, that hell choice now will be a paradise as long as I'm here with my dear sister. It feels like every single time he changes and exploits, there's like a red exclamation point. I wonder if there's like a light behind him that's doing that. As such, nothing more to discuss. We'll be going back to our rooms now. Be sure to fight with all your might to protect us from the invaders. Hey, that is the light, okay. So I was seeing that behind him. The Tsukumo twins left the cafeteria arm in arm, each wearing a different expression, like a pair of sock and bustling masks. Damn, ain't a single one of them runs to fight, not even to save their own skins.
Hey!
Like, there's a lot of trauma there for some of them, and then there's Ima. I don't think Hiroko is bluffing either. If they don't come around, she's really will force them to leave. We got 5 days. Is there anything we can do? She gave us the extension pretty easily, don't you think? Also planned. She wasn't planning to pick him up today, but it was a bluff. Then someone called it out on it, like, okay, I'll go with the real plan of 5 days, so you have time to think about it. Not that you mentioned it, Takumi barely had to say anything to get us to go along with it. Maybe she's expecting us to plead on their behalf. This could be another part of her plan. Yeah. I think Hoko wants us to use these 5 days to convince us to join the fight. So that's when she agreed to it right after I stepped in. She was planning to give us that time all along. We're all just dancing to a tune, huh? Man, that pisses me off. I don't like it either, but if we want to save everyone, this is the only way. Okay, but how's that gonna work, exactly? None of them seem like they're gonna budge on this. Yeah, I wonder why they're so dead set against fighting. I can only imagine it must be for personal reasons. In that case, we need to get them to share what those are before we can even begin to convince them. But how? Those don't seem like they're willing to spill the beans. You're right, we need to get them to open up to us first. I have an idea. Why don't we sneak them some food? Food? Yeah, I'm sure they're all starving. If we can fill the battles, there's a chance we can get them to open up to us a little. I'm not gonna lie. After everyone left, and sometimes we were like discussing all that, discussing like yes, who was planning to do all this, and talk to them and all that. Between we need to talk to them, like having the time to talk to them, and them mentioning food, I blacked out. I don't know what the fuck I read. I don't know if I was even reading anything at all. At that point, from that middle, I don't know what I was reading. What's happening though? Actually, yeah, there's something that's so just against finding these final personal reasons. Did I read this? I read this, right? I don't know why my brain just like let down for a second. Okay, yeah, I'm sure they're all starving. If we can fill their bellies, there's a chance we can get them to open up to us a little. Time to with some bait, huh? Sounds like a plan. At least it's simple. So we gain the trust of food and then try to convince them to fight. Sounds like a major hassle. Alright, who do we get to do this? In response, all eyes on the moon turned towards me. Yeah, Takamaru is not gonna be able to do it. He's not a talking guy. Who the fuck's gonna talk to Darumi? And so it's just either me or Eto, and if they really feel like Eto betrayed them, then it's only me. I should have seen this coming. Alright, I'll do it. Sorry, but you heard Ima. They already consider me a traitor. I probably wouldn't get anywhere with them. All this soberly and planning ain't really my thing. And you just know the Rumi is only gonna make it worse. Yay, I didn't even have to come up with my own excuse. You just look so hurt. But still help you any way you can. Yeah, you can count on us. Not like we got anything better to do. Heck, I don't need to reverse to social links. Wait, it only reverse out to your social links of us if you're trying to do it all by yourself at this point. Thanks, guys. You got 5 days to make the most of it. Also, with that Persona reference, so it's up to me to convince the non-fighters to stop fighting everything else. I have to keep believing that. After taking a moment to outline our goals going forward, Eto, Takamaru, Darumi, and I went back to our rooms. If I could choose someone, 5 days. Just 5 days to turn everything around. Convincing the whole group right away is probably too much to ask for. I try to pick 1 or 2 of them to focus on. Speaking of water, Tsubasa, Shoma, Gaku, Kaku, and Ima. Those are the 5 I'm trying to persuade. And if I'm being completely honest, if it's out of this 5, Tsubasa and Gaku, the other 3, well, I don't want to leave Kaku. If I could separate Kaku from Ima, then sure. But Gaku and Ima, I don't give a shit about you two. Y'all can die for all I care, if I'm being honest. Up the list, Tsubasa seems the easiest to persuade. Yeah, she does. She just seems as stubborn as the others that I give her an impassioned plea she might come around. Okay, first I'm gonna try to convince Tsubasa. But that aside, I should head over to her room. I'm sure she's hungry. If I bring her some food, I bet she'll at least hear me out. Okay, so well, if I should bring her some food, I gotta go to the cafeteria first, right? Or do I just go... Ooh, let's just go straight to her room. It makes any food you want. I wish we had these in my school back home. Okay, so I guess I'm probably just gonna go in the cutscene or something. Talk to her about food. And then we go to it, get it. I keep hitting Y to go to the menu, but it's a whole different button. I'm in the door about Tsubasa room. At the front round, the door's wide open. Why is this Sakumi? It's a Hiroko again? If you don't mind, just let me left alone. Actually, I can't hear my own. Here, I'll buy you something. I figured you'd be hungry. Are those sandwiches for me? Yeah, I thought we could sit and eat together. It's just that I don't want Hiroko to catch us, so would you mind letting me in? Of course, come in. Welcome to my room, you beautiful sandwiches. You too, Takumi. What am I, a consolation prize? Do you have a specialized room like in every Danganronpa? Ew, you do? The moment the door closed, Tsubasa pounced on those sandwiches. This is what I've been missing. I've been craving moist bread since we got here. Moist. I never want to see dry bread ever again. It makes my mouth feel like sandpaper. She must have been starving. Yeah, she didn't eat anything for like 3 days. She scarfed down the sandwiches in less than a minute. Phew, I'm stuffed. Thanks, Takumi. You're a lifesaver. Now, I don't have to eat dry bread today. Have you been living on dry bread slices since Hiroko banned in the cafeteria? Yeah, that bread is so dry I had a nightmare last night, but I was stranded on the desert. I mean, you haven't had dry bread since you got here, because even with survey here, you weren't allowed to eat any with dry bread. Hey, would it be too much to add to bring over some moist bread from time to time? No problem. I can try to sneak you some bread or rice balls. Really? But in exchange, will you open up to me? Huh? Open up to you? About what? I like to... The reason why... I would have asked, why is you always seem like you get sick when it comes to like violence to topic? The reason why you won't fight. If you have some reason, I'd love for you to tell me. I should have expected this. Is this what you were after from the start? The sandwiches were to bribe me for information. Sorry, Tsubasa. I know I'm taking advantage of this switch camp, but I'm desperate times covered death dimensions. I just want to understand where you're coming from. Okay, fine. But in exchange, I'm gonna want some moist bread later. Can you stop calling it moist bread? I'll just get you not stale or super dry bread. Buttered toast. Call it buttered toast or something. Moist bread makes it feel like I'm dropping it in like a bowl of water before I give it to you. It just sounds awful. Shut a deep, resigned sigh, beginning to share her inner thoughts. Look, I feel bad about it. I know it's unfair for me to say where it's safe while you guys go out there and fight. But fighting is difficult for me. It's a physical thing.
Huh?
What do you mean? Tsubasa? I can't keep it down. Keep it down? When I get nervous, it comes out, and not just a little bit.
Hey!
Oh, just puke? Wait, what comes out? I don't understand what you... Puke! I puke, okay? Huh? That's just how I'm built. When I get nervous, I hurl. So, like, this is an easy thing to cure. If you get nervous, you puke. So you just gotta get you used to any of these actions so you don't feel nervous about it anymore, and then you're fine. So, it's not like, I don't think it's like something like, I don't know, like she saw like her friend get killed or something, or like someone that she knew was getting bullied and she saw the blood or the trauma of that, and that's why she's always puking around like violence or something. If it's just nervousness, you can just keep cured nervous. I'm thinking of it, Tsubasa's always retching. Yeah. That's why if I ever fought the invaders, I turn the battlefield into a sea of vomit. Yeah, but once you get used to it, we have a VR machine where you can just try to do it over and over until you get used to it, then you won't vomit anymore.
Ah!
I really want to. You really want to get showered by my puke? I mean, me specifically, no. But there is an audience for that.
Ah.
Would you even be able to fight under those conditions? Whatever my puke got into your eyes, I mean, if it's from behind me, I'll be impressed if it got into my eyes. Did you take medicine or something? It's a physical thing, and medicine doesn't help the issue. I've tried all sorts of things since I was little, but none of them work. When I get worked up, it just comes out. Even now, just picturing myself fighting the invaders. Are you okay? Oh God, no. No, I can't keep it. Smells of vomit all over the floor. She immediately pushed me out of her room, tears welling in her eyes. Phew. That's a tough thing to live with. She vomits whenever she's nervous. And she's right that she won't be able to fight if she's constantly puking. Can't blame her for refusing. But there's a chance she'll fight if she can overcome this issue. It doesn't seem like she will be unwilling to fight, if only I can find a way to suppress her nausea. How though? Puking is... Puking? Eto, how long have you been there? I just came by to see if I could help with anything. So, what's this thing about puking? I hate to air out someone's personal health struggles, but this doesn't seem like something I can solve on my own. Maybe I can ask them for some advice. Alright, just keep it between us, but yeah, if you want to keep it between us and make sure no one hears, why don't we just go to his room? It's like right there. Why are we talking about this right outside Tsubasa's room? And I'm sure to tell Eto about Tsubasa's tendency to puke. I see, so that's what she's been dealing with. That sounds tough. Yeah, I want to help her, but I don't know how. He hasn't found a successful remedy on her own yet? In that case, maybe it's better we just assume she's going to vomit and plan around that instead. What do you mean? Like, having her bring a high-quality sick bag or something. Sick bag? Like the bags that you have on buses? I suppose if she used the bag when she had it, she wouldn't have to worry about getting puke everywhere. But do they even have sick bags here? High-quality ones at that? What about using the Ghetto-matic in the rec? We're gonna use the Ghetto-matic for a plot? The Ghetto-matic? Yeah, if they don't have them here, we can just make them. Seems like it's able to make those things. It's worth looking into. Or make most things, rather, is what it said. We head into the rec room together to check the Ghetto-matic. Fashionable sick pouch. It looks like a fashionable pouch at first glance, but contains an odor and liquid-proof wash bag. It can be fully washed for max cleanliness. Okay. A fashionable sick pouch. This is perfect. Must is sure to open up if we get us started as present. The materials we'll need are a string, a plastic bag, and a fashionable pouch. String and plastic bag seems easy enough to find, but a fashionable pouch may be too tricky. Whoever's likely to have a pouch would be a gore. Maybe I can negotiate a tray of some sort. Are we really doing this? I'll look for a fashionable pouch. If you can handle the string and plastic bag. Then so Eto and I split up to gather the materials we need to make the sick bag. Now where to start? I guess I'll ask everyone. Give Tsubasa a heartfelt gift to persuade her. Talk to the other characters, get information about what you should gift her. You might also need to go explore to get the materials you need to get the gift. Give everything you have to persuade Tsubasa. Well, I'm just gonna go off the... Where is Kaku? I'm just gonna go on the limb and say Kaku knows. If it's not Kaku, I would be really surprised if it's the roommate. I'm assuming Kaku. A fashionable pouch? I don't have anything like that. I never even used them before. I haven't once. We don't even carry around bags or wallets. We would only be targeted by robbers if we did. What? We tie all valuables to our bodies so they're secure. What? That's just being street smart. No, I don't think so. Yeah, so you literally keep things on our person.
Huh?
Reminds me of the nights we spent sleeping on the streets, me snuggling up against my sister's deals. We were pressed up very close. What kind of horrible struggle did these two go through? You can have pieces of string, and I recommend you tie your elbows so you die. This is going to places I did not expect. Who the fuck thought that? I'm not the only one who thought that she'll know about a faster pouch, right? Like that's not me, right? Because my second guess was Haruka, but I don't think she would talk to us about this. So the last choice on mine would be Darumi, but then it's like, why would she have that? Thanks, I'll do that. But I didn't find the pouch. I managed to get some string. That's progress at least. Okay. I would have expected Darumi to have the string. Yep, can't talk to her. So I gotta just go to the last goal left. Just go to Darumi. What do you got, Gore? You're right, it's somewhere. No, it's not. I'll have to save. I'm saving a bit.
Huh?
Darumi, do you have a fast food pouch? If you do, can I have it? I don't use them. I just dump all my makeup in my bag. I haven't thrown my mirror in there raw, dog. So I always end up cutting my finger in the cracked surface. Why'd you throw your mirror in there? Right. You should be careful. I always imagined that all girls carry around pouches and accessory bags, but I guess that's not the case. I mean, I might not have one, but I've got some ideas where you might find it. Really? Back around when we found that though, I found what looked like a dilapidated cosmetic shop. I remember where it was, so I could go pick up something from there later. Can you tell me where it is? I got the general coordinates in the cosmetic store come through with me. If I can't find a pouch somewhere inside the school, I'll go check this place out later. Okay. What you got, man? Whoa. How's it going, Takumi? Are you getting rid of them? Still working on it. I talked to Tsubasa, but it's a little complicated. I have a feeling that she'll choose to fight with us. Yeah, bike lovers ain't no cowards. Bike lovers? Does Tsubasa like bikes? I mean, all vehicles, really. It's just a huge mech geek. She really knows the shit. Never met a girl who knew more about bikes than me. That much, huh? Apparently her grandpa went to shop. She hung out there every day when she learned how to be a mechanic. You know, I really recall her saying something like that before. She did say that before.
I wonder if the workshop's still standing after all that.
Workshop.
Oh, it's just a little garage I run with my grandpa. We mostly just tune up cars, but we do other stuff too. I've always liked tinkering with machines, so I've been watching my grandpa work ever since I was little.
Grandpa's workshop, huh? I should file this information away, and it might help me convince her. By the way, Takumaru, you know where I can find a fast food pouch? Why am I so bored for that? I don't know one. A what? Yeah, I knew it was a long shot. I know where to find one. If I had something, I probably just had to talk to everyone. Like, better safe than sorry before I go do that. You find the idea I need to find, I forgot. Look, Takumi. A plastic bag, there it was. Nice one, Eto. While I'm down, let's keep this up. Where should I go shook next? Any ideas? Seem pretty upbeat. I don't know, I'm just having fun. Feels like a treasure hunt. I spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I never got to hang out with friends like this. I mean, we're not exactly playing around here. However, he did find one of the items after all. Damn, it's hot. I'm gonna turn on the AC. Well, we got string, a plastic bag, but we can't destroy the fashionable pouch. Yeah, but I gotta leave where we might get to find one. According to what the movie told me, there's a cosmetic shop where we found Eto outside of school. We'll go check it out tomorrow. So, unless we can convince the other guys, in 2 days? They're kind of fucked. Ready to go for a hunt? I don't even know if this will actually work. Ready to go for that hunt, the Passion of Pouch Takumi? Yeah, it's supposed to be, that'll be. Yeah, if it's just us two. Yeah, it's just us two. I'm trying to wonder if, like, the first 100 days you go do this is just like you are required to go do this one like on this like very linear path until you get an ending, but it's going to be the full 100 days or until something else happens, and then at that point you can have like a balance for what you're gonna be doing. That's what I'm starting to think is gonna go. But like the first ending is just gonna be linear. Yeah, let's head for the cosmetic shop. It's somewhere around the spot where we found you. Then that should be in that direction. Is it just us two? It's just us two. Because I kind of got that bonus stuff. Find an area with a strange additional order. Heard the grasses of healing properties. Think the drive here. I'm able to use them. Use some of them. Pick green herbs. Pick purple herbs. Green. Okay.
I'll take this with me.
1. Find some old ruins in the old park. Flower beds, like hit on flowers, some flowers. Got some stones, okay.
Yes!
Trying to avoid some fights since I'm by myself. 1, 2, 3, 4. Find a small hole in the cavern. Can be able to climb the other side. Make the hole bigger? Yes.
This looks quite rare.
Torn dress. Found a box of talismans pasted on there. What could be inside? Aren't these both the same thing? Kill all the talisman and leave, break the seal and open the box. Fuck it! You peeled all the talisman, open the box, only to find it empty. So I must have already emptied it. Alright.
I'll take this with me.
Find the remains of a giant robot. Might some rare material inside. Check the power reactor. A high temperature nuclear reactor. Shit.
I'll take this with me.
And then we take 4 and you're home. Faster pouch. Look, so we got the faster pouch. Now we want to do all the materials we need. Let's go back to the rec room and make the gifts with Tsubasa. Oh, and just go straight back. Alright, cool. Probably didn't even need to do this.
Aha!
Yes, we made a faster sick pouch. Don't get addicted to wallet again. We did, Takumi. I'm sure Tsubasa will feel a lead that he gives to us. I don't even know. It's not gonna fix the issue. It'll eliminate her issue of fighting with us, but she won't fix her nervousness for fighting. So we kind of wasted time. Of course, just because we eliminate her reason for not fighting, doesn't necessarily mean she'll join us. We didn't eliminate her reason for not fighting. We just eliminated the fact that she'll be puking on the. She won't be puking on the ground. She'll be puking in a bag. The problem is that she'll be puking. She doesn't want to fight because she'll be puking. We just kind of skipped all that entirely and wasted like 2 days for no reason. If it comes to it, you're going to have to remind Tsubasa of her reason for fighting. Yeah, what's that? The important people we left behind at the Tokyo residential complex. The things people need to protect. I'm sure if you remind her of that, she'll get on board. The important people we left back at Tokyo residential complex. But sound like what Kara was to me. Not only do we eliminate her reason of not fighting, we need to remind her that she has a reason to fight too. This is pretty challenging. I guess there's no point being negative. I'll go swing by her place then. I forgot something important. The AC. Takumi, why'd you come back? Look, I'm sorry, but could you give up trying to get me to fight? You saw for yourself. I puked all over the place. Having a pukey girl like me in the back here is only good to cause everyone trouble. Wait, you giving this to me? Oh, it's such a cute bag. Wait until you tell us what we're giving it for, or what it actually does. But why are you giving me this? Wait, are you trying to drop by me again? You don't need to be so alarmed. I just wanted to talk to you for a bit. Can you tell me again why you're so adamant about not finding? What? Say the right things to Tsubasa as she shares the warriors and convince her to fight. You can choose what to say by pressing left twice. The number of options may increase as the conversation progresses. What? If you choose to write responses, persuasion rates will increase. Bring this gauge to 100% to successfully persuade her. Even if you fail, you'll be able to try again from the last failure point. So don't worry, just do your best to persuade Tsubasa. Interesting. Oh, whoa. This is an interesting minigame. Well, I told you I can't fight.
It's because it comes out when I get nervous. I start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. I know I'm going to puke if I ever fight against those invaders. And it's...
What?
You don't need to worry about a little puke, Tsubasa.
Oh. Wait, can I see the... I can't see the direction. I thought that it had like a whole left or right to choose a different option. I guess the one option I have is the one.
Of course I worry! I can't help it if I get puke all over myself, but it'll still cause trouble for everyone else. The thought of getting my puke on someone else's clothes, it makes me sick to my stomach.
What's happening?
It's not like you want to fight all covered in puke.
Just use that sick bag.
Huh?
What, this is a sick bag? It's a factual sick bag. I know it just looks like a regular accessory pouch. So her problem wasn't that she didn't want to puke at all during the fight. It was that she didn't want to get puke on other people? What is this conversation? Why is this what's happening right now? I've never seen a sick bag that looks so cute. I wouldn't even be embarrassed to carry this around in public. If you're gonna spew into this. That way you won't cause trouble for anyone else. You can puke wherever you need to.
You don't need to be afraid anymore.
That worked? Alright, Tsubasa, we found long times now? Tsubasa? I'm sorry, Takumi. I know you went through all this trouble and everything, but I really don't think I can fight. Why not? Your puking issue should be solved now. I can't just puke in front of everyone like it's nothing. I'm sure everyone would make fun of me for it. Of course, what Tsubasa can't handle is the puking itself, but that everyone would see her do it. This is so fucking weird. I know that's not the time to be experienced, but this is the part of me that wants to get out there and fight with you.
But I can't handle getting teased for my puking anymore.
Her voice is trembling. She must have suffered a lot because of her nervous stomach. I'm here if you want to talk about it. You must have been through a lot because of your ailment. I don't mind telling you, but it's kind of a bummer. I need to limit Tsubasa's hang-ups if I'm vomiting and get her to join the fight. I've got to try this again. This is the most Danganronpa as a minigame I've seen in such a long time.
You want to know my nickname in grade school? It was Pukette. All the bullies in my class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know how much of an impact puking can have on your life? I lost friends every time I puked in public. Like how someone who I thought was a friend would one day start calling me Pukette. Or how the boys would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like puke. It was hard each time I lost a friend, and it made me sad. I'd cry in secret and puke some more.
We wouldn't make fun of you.
I don't know why, but whenever Takumi says anything during this segment, it makes me feel like he's trying to say it in line with the beat, and it feels so out of character to say anything to me right now.
I trust you, but I don't know about the others. A few of them could be mean. What if they gave me another cruel nickname? If someone ever called me Pukette, I'd probably puke and cry on the spot. No! I'm too scared. I can't do it. I don't want to get ostracized for puking anymore.
I'll puke with you.
What are you talking about? If you puked on your own, you stand out, so I'll puke with you. That way we'll both share half the attention. No way I'm letting anyone willing to fight for their loved ones get ostracized for puking.
They're gonna have to make fun of me too.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm being serious. I mean, I'll puke for you right here, right now if you want me to.
Tsubasa stared at me as if she was trying to figure me out. I gave her as meaningful a look as I could in return. I wanted Tsubasa to go do this alone. If she gets made fun of, so will I. I continued to meet her gaze in silence. I had a feeling that if I looked away now, she'd close herself off again. 1 minute, then 2, I continued to meet her gaze without even blinking. And suddenly, her expression relaxed as if I had gone through there.
I see. You're stupid, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm fucking stupid. You with me? Are you crazy? How did you get like this? I don't even know. It wasn't the reaction I was expecting, but I got her to smile at least. It's the reaction I was expecting from that. I don't know how long it's been since I had a real heart to heart with someone. I try my best to hide my feelings from others because I'm afraid of puking. I would have never imagined this. Yeah, never would have. Tsubasa looks so cheerful and friendly, but underneath it all, she's actually very troubled. I'm sorry, Tsubasa. I'm sorry for asking you to fight when I didn't even know everything you've been through. I had no idea how tough things have been for you. But as long as you're in the school, I'll never let you feel lonely. Wait, hold on. Are you saying you see me as a kind of charity case? Huh? No, you should not be. Life hasn't been that hard for me. Granted, things didn't go well at school, but I still had a place that felt like I could belong. A place with spots that feels like she could belong. The memory says. Apparently, his grandpa went to a workshop. She hung out there every day where she learned how to be a mechanic.
Huh?
You mean your grandpa's workshop? How'd you know about that? You literally told me. Takamaro told me you hung out there every day, he said. Yeah, tinkering machines in my grandpa's workshop was always the highlight of my day. So you don't need to worry about me that much. People could get by well enough as long as they have one place they can belong. Buster's face lit up the moment she talked about her grandpa's workshop. It must be an important thing in the work to her. If it's anything like how Kurua is to me, do you mind sharing what it's like spending time at your grandpa's workshop? If her grandpa's workshop is the thing that matters most to her, then maybe that can bring her, be her reason to fight.
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in check. All I can think about is not letting anything make me puke. But I can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop. Machines are really fascinating and let me forget about the world. I'd get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work. Of course, I failed a lot too, but Grandpa would always cheer me up with his belly laughs. Fail as much as you want, Tsubasa. Star players make mistakes, but they make the big plays too. No matter how much I messed up, he'd never kick me out. Even when his granddaughter was a good-for-nothing puker, he'd always look after me.
Your grandpa's really nice.
Yeah, my grandpa's the nicest grandpa in the world. He's a royal grease monkey who always protects his granddaughter. His workshop is his castle. My dream is to one day take over his workshop. I want to protect the place that's protected me all of my life. I just want to work on machines in my grandpa's workshop forever.
Yeah, that's all I can say. That's the only option. There's nothing else to say. But I bet this dream will never come true. I'm about to get kicked out of the school while I die in the street anyway. Oh, did I not say it? So I'm about finding a long time so you're not kicked out. She was the lower than head. I felt silent. She still needs one more push. Well, tell me again about your grandma's workshop. Oh, I guess I didn't say it in time.
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep
It
my
was the
emotions
only
in
thing
check.
left to say.
All I can think about is not
So I was
letting
like, oh,
anything
just say
make
that.
me
And
puke.
then I said
But
bad right
I
after.
can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop. Machines are really fascinating and let me forget about the world.
Okay,
I'd
well,
get covered in
I
oil
know
every
none of
day,
the right
helping my
options,
grandpa
the
with
last
his
one.
work. Of course, I failed a lot too, but
can't tell
Grandpa
if
would
I ran out
always
of
cheer me up
time.
with his belly laughs.
Oh, that was
Fail
so long.
as much as you
That
want,
was so long.
Tsubasa. Star players make mistakes, but they make the big
God.
plays too.
You can't tell if that was the wrong option or I ran
No
out of
matter
time.
how much I messed up, he'd never.
Okay, so let's try just going for it.
Your
immediately when
grandpa's
it
really
comes up.
nice.
Yeah,
And if it's wrong,
my
then I
grandpa's
guess
the
it's too late.
nicest grandpa in the world. He's a royal grease monkey who always protects his granddaughter. His workshop is his castle. My dream is to one day take over his.
Okay, so I ran out of time then.
You
That
know,
took too long.
his workshop might get destroyed.
What? Why? Remember what Siri said? If we don't spy, we can't protect them as most of us. Your friends, your families, everything you hold dear from your lives, and it's okay with such a complex. If you lose this war, all that would be worth it. But wasn't he just lying? As shady as Siri may have been, I don't think everything he told us is a lie. Tokyo Central Complex was attacked by tons of invaders before you arrived here. Our loved ones being in imminent danger might well be true. So our grandpa's workshop is in danger too? It's entirely possible. No way. The monster was at a loss for words. The possibility that our loved ones could be attacked by the invaders terrified her. I took a step closer to her and stared her right in the eyes.
If you want to protect your grandpa's workshop, then there's only one thing for you to do. Find the courage to fight the invaders.
But can a coward like me do that?
Don't worry. You don't have to do it alone. We'll protect what's important to you together. So just protect us in return. Come with us.
Protect my
And
grandpa.
protect what matters most to us together.
Alright, that was the next section. Kind of upset that I even failed just because I ran out of time. Just because I didn't know there was a time limit. It's like I gotta wait long until another option comes up. And then the option never came up. I'm like, oh, I guess I'll just pick it and I failed. Fighting to protect humanity, to protect my grandpa in his workshop. Can someone like me really do that? Of course you can. And you don't even have to do it alone. We can make it do this together. I'm not making any promises, and I'm going to need a little more help time. But I won't run from the troop or bite myself off anymore. I'll think about what really matters, what it is I really want, and what I need to do to make it happen. Is that okay? Sure, that sounds great. Okay, and thanks, Takumi. Please join. I really like you. You need to join. Oh hey. Oh wow. like I said before, if we get a new person every 7 days, someone's day 14 already. Is that actually gonna be every 7 days to get someone? So I guess maybe she'll join, and then he'll well do the won't kick my 5 days and extend it a little bit, maybe. Phew, I know I could with Tsubasa. I tried to work with the others now. There are 4 people left to convince. Ima, Kaku, Shoma, and Gaku. Is the community Shoma? Probably gonna be Gaku, but yeah. Yeah, because Shoma is a far lost cause. God, even my own body doesn't want to do this. On the board, Gaku seems the most likely to hear me out. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. Maybe a little outlandish and noisy, but I'm sure I can get him on board. Okay, I'll talk to Gaku next. Let's end the race. Get a sandwich offering and head over to Gaku's room. Oh, wow, what a Pixar this is. I just walked in. Actually, how the fuck did you get all this? Huh? Why, I won't fight, because I'm scared, obviously. And depending on the sandwiches I had bought him, Gaku would be the reason why he fight. Or you just skipped that whole part anyway. Okay. I mean, how is it not scary? What the hell are those invaded monsters anyway? They're like straight from a manga. There's no way I can face them. I might get kicked out of the school and have to fight them, but then you'll die while they're outside. If you get kicked out, you're guaranteed to die. Isn't it better to fight and live longer then? I'm telling you I can't help that I'm scared. I think always find these monsters. Everyone is crazy, not me. You must have a couple screws loose. It's not like we want to fight either, but we have no other choice. We want to protect what matters most to us. If we don't defend the school, everyone in Tokyo's Central Complex is in danger. I mean, don't you have people you care about? If you don't fight the invaders here, they might get killed. People I care about? I don't have anyone like that. You don't lie. You say you have family. That you have a job to take care of like little siblings or something. Or like maybe in the orphanage, you're protecting the kids in the orphanage. But like you definitely have people. You've told me. What? About your family? I don't have a family. I'm an orphan who's abandoned as a baby. I worked and survived at a poor group home that took me in. I found myself far inside. I had no idea a guy could have such a past. I had a feeling. I see. Sorry, I didn't know. Whatever. Don't really care. Besides, being an orphan isn't all that bad. Because all I gotta do is look out for myself. I don't give a crap about the Tokyo Central Complex. But are you sure? If the TOC goes down, everyone dies. You might not have a family, but surely you have people you don't want to see die. I told you I don't. I struggled everywhere and struggled enough looking after myself. I've been like this my whole life. I want you looking at them one and only. Okay, we're done here. Go home. Wait, hold on. Just hear me out. I told you I won't fight. If you want me to risk my life so much, then bring me money. Money's the only thing I'll risk my life for. But then what do you do with money? Give me a fat stack of bills, then we'll talk. Money? Just all you want. I don't care what people say. This is how I live my life. If you're not gonna pay me, then get the heck out of here. Shoot! Shoot! Alright? I don't know why he basically cracked. Gaku pushed me right out of his room. Well, that didn't work. This is the only way you'll hear me out is by actually bringing him money. But nobody has money here. You're basically brought here just to close our back. If I can't pay him money, maybe I can give him some sort of gift instead. I'll have to buy him something else. In that case, I need to get him to open up to me. Maybe try and make it a gift of Gaku's and get some magic in the rest. But what would he go and get him to open up to me? What's something he wants most? Something with monetary value. I'm going to try to think of something on my own. I'll go ask this and see if I have any ideas. I think now is a good time to stop it. I was able to convince Tsubasa, that's good enough, and that took like 3 days. So, probably, I guess in 2 days he might get Gaku. I kind of doubt it, but it's probably possible. But anyway, in any case, I'm going to do that next time. The game's so great, I'm enjoying myself. we actually save the game before I fucking close the game and forget about it. Well, we lost 2 days to do that. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.